You screwed me up, Pete. Hey, ballers, welcome to These Balls Could Talk, the podcast that would like to apologize in advance if our AI production assistant goes rogue and hacks something mid-recording. This is Mark along with John and our producer, Pete. We're getting ready to discuss the latest in sports, tech, and pop culture. If you like what you hear or see, please like us or hit that subscribe button. Or as someone on the show likes to say, tickle that little bell.
Tickle your bells.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Joining us tonight is a big fan of Brittany Griner, the New York Liberty, and hopefully her brother John. Please welcome back to the show, Melanie Campion. What's going on, Melanie?
Melanie.
Sup, girl?
Not much is going on.
Glad to have you back on. We're getting ready to discuss some good topics here.
Yeah.
We've been saving some topics for you too.
Melanie sends me all the best WNBA news. We joke that she's our roving reporter, but she actually is. I'm like, oh, that's really interesting. I will talk about it.
Wrote me WNBA.
Melanie, how many
reporter.
WNBA games have you
Campion.
gone to this year? Is it can you count, or is it like not too many to count?
I feel like maybe 6 this year
Okay. And were they all courtside?
so far.
She doesn't not say courtside.
Floor seats, not necessarily courtside, but floor seats.
She's a baller. Anyway, let's catch up with everyone.
Let's get the song ready first.
Life's been moving big and small. It's time to talk about our balls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
John, how you been?
What's up, guys?
You tell us.
Melanie's just like, what
I
the hell
have
is
been
that?
pretty good. Let's see. Going to see Spider-Man on Sunday. We're going to talk about that. I'm very
Ooh.
excited.
Oh, nice.
I have been. I saw two guys in Spider-Man shirts at. We went to Herbie's Burgers today, which is like a smash burger place on the way to Pete's house to see Liam.
For the show,
our
Herschel
best friend.
Martinez is seeing it tonight.
Yeah, of course he is, because it's first night. So that's, I think, where these guys were going. And it made me think about all the shit I was thinking about Spider-Man, which we'll save for the topic. But I'm very excited. Jamie and I are going to go with Uncle Alan. We are going to hang out with the Fords and the Steffens on Saturday, which will be fun. And pour one out for my mom's dog. Raz has gone to the great beyond.
Oh, no.
She was very old. She was very sick. And it's
She was
sad,
there.
but
She's
it's
not
also
been a good
fun.
year
In a
for
long
pets.
time, wow.
No.
No,
Um, So that happened. She thought about getting a new dog, which I was against, but also for, because you can't tell a sad old lady to be sad. So I was like, you'll figure it out. But my mother let the world guide her in a way that I don't think she's ever had before. The dog that they currently have got exposed to kennel cough, and she was like, that's so weird and random. I probably shouldn't get this new puppy. And so she didn't. I am super duper psyched about Giant season. That's why I wore my Dark Scadaboo 25, which we're just gonna Sharpie this into a 26.
Malik Neighbors look really good in training camp.
Really fucking good today, man.
Oh, so he's better now.
We'll probably talk about it a little bit later.
Just the joy, and I don't even know if it'll pan out to anything over the season, but just the interpersonal Giants fan joy I had to watch him run routes with OBJ made me very, very happy. And by the way, that's probably why they promoted the shit out of it, because they know that people who have been a fan forever really would have enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. It was really very cool.
That's like the Giants fans' equivalent of watching the Days of Future Past X-Men that had the old and the new generations, right?
Yes, it was amazing.
Joining forces.
I mean, OBJ's been washed up for 4 years, but he looks like he's not.
He's ready for one last ride.
I mean, I don't know.
Listen, everyone looks like a superstar in training camp.
Mm-hmm. Oh, don't get me started
I
about
don't know
Josh
what's gonna
Allen and
happen.
DJ Moore like launching nuclear missiles out there.
When he said that,
Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen once he gets hit a bunch of times and his old bones break. But until then,
For now, he's got
I
2
can
working
have hope.
ACLs.
Calvin Austin, who is one of the new wide receivers on the New York Giants, he posted the odd training camp decisions by Coach Harbaugh. They went to West Virginia, and they're staying in an old lady hotel with like red carpets and flowers.
I don't understand this.
What?
Why teams, their training camps are so far away from their home stadiums? Like,
I mean,
Dallas is known
So
for
far,
being in
but just so
Oxnard, California.
so random.
That is pretty weird.
The Giants have done their training camp in their beautiful facility in East Rutherford for as long since they moved away from doing it in Albany on the beautiful facility they have there.
Yep.
That's right. They used
I don't
to
see
do it
what-
in Albany.
Used to do it in
Man,
Albany.
that would have been cool
I
to
don't
go
see.
see.
in Florida. Baseball does theirs in Florida, don't they?
Yeah, but Yeah,
They do. I
That's
was
because of weather.
Yeah, that's close
Yeah.
to weather because of March. But it was weird. I don't know why everybody's saying, "Oh, West Virginia's so great." I don't know if they mean it, but it doesn't matter. And yeah, everything else is pretty good. Jalen Brunson's going to get his bag this summer, I think.
You think?
Yeah, he's gonna get his bag.
Well, I mean, Cat is a little bit more. Isn't he a little bit more important because his deal is actually expiring?
Mm-hmm.
They're just going to
both
an extension for.
I heard that Brunson and OG are set to get paid. And I mean, they have to keep them.
They gave up the one guy already, Thompson or not
Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson. He's a Celtic.
Can I just point
That's
out
gonna
that
work.
John sabotaged his own "How Are You" time to talk about the Yankees and the.
I mean,
the
nothing
Knicks.
really happened.
And the
this week.
Giants.
And the Giants.
To be
Well, he
honest,
covered all
I've been
three of
thinking
them.
He covered all three.
it's been a very hot New York sports week. That's what I've been thinking about. This is always what I've been thinking about. Besides
That's
Spider-Man,
what he
which is
always
really
thinks about.
Yeah.
which is really
Then-
all I'm thinking about is Spider-Man.
That makes sense. New York sports and Spider-Man. That's like 80% of John's brain most of the time.
It's me and
It's 19 days since we're going to Yankee Stadium. I think that's the right count. I could be wrong.
And we Mark and I are going to Music Fest early next week. So we will post pictures of how old Weird Al looks. So that'll be interesting.
Oh yeah,
He's older than we are.
No, he's very old.
I heard he still got it
very
though.
old.
A coworker of mine saw him recently.
Yeah, I'm excited.
He's still
And
rocking.
all the free shit at Music Fest will be kind of interesting to see. It's an apparently 11-day free mostly free music festival in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania.
So
A
like
friend of the
Woodstock.
It's like
Yeah, like a big festival kind
Pennsylvania?
of thing.
Pennsylvania Woodstock, I
A little
guess.
less drugs, a little less sex.
Yeah,
I
like
wouldn't
a
think there's
Coachella
less
or
of-
something or Warped
Very
Tour.
little.
Probably.
I don't think there's going to be less of those things.
I don't think
Just
there's
not out in the
just a
open.
little bit. Just a scotch.
They won't be as good.
Pennsylvania's a purple state,
Or
so
they might
it could be whatever.
It could be anything. Yeah.
Anyway, Mark, what's going on with you, buddy?
So funny you mentioned Weird Al. I had I don't remember if I've said this on the podcast. My niece's girlfriend now lives in my basement. She's my new
You told
basement
me
tenant.
that. I just don't remember when.
I don't believe I've said it on the show or not. But
it's official now.
Anyway, I took her out to dinner because it was her 21st birthday. Yes, she's that young. And I told her, yeah, we're going to go see Weird Al. And she's like, who?
Education time.
So- Sometimes I'll say something at work, like in passing, that's relevant, like a reference or like reference Office Space or something random like that. Well, I work now with two guys that are under 25. So every once in a while, I look at them after I say something. I'm like, you guys don't get that, do you? And they're like, we do not. I'm like, shit. I found out that one of these guys his dad is like 2 years older than me. And then I cried. I didn't actually. Cry, but
This is a. I mean, so we have PA coming up, of which for whatever reason I decided to actually, because I have an EV, as I've said many times on the show. It was a little bit, it's a brand new area that I'm driving to. I just decided to rent a gas vehicle down to my trip to PA. I mean, I'm leaving kind of late on Monday too, so I didn't really want to have to wait to charge the car.
Did you get a zip
So
car?
hopefully, I did not get a zip car. I just got a regular rental. I got a compact SUV. So we'll see how that goes. I like
drive
being
your ass
higher
around.
on the road.
Me too.
What's that?
I'll drive your ass around.
Well, that's fine, but I still
taking
need a
Melanie's
vehicle
car.
to get down there.
Eh.
So it's gonna be interesting to drive a gas vehicle again. I don't know how it's gonna be different. Like after
But the
driving an
environment,
EV,
Mark.
I've had an EV for almost 5 years now.
Yeah, you're
And
like,
it's
where's
just
the
different.
torque?
Yeah.
And then there's a wedding that I'm going to tomorrow. By this time this comes out on like the
Sunday, Mark.
all the
Yeah.
Show
audio
comes out
stuff.
on Sunday.
So
Second.
they'll see that. Yeah, exactly. Hopefully I will have survived that wedding. It's a kickball wedding, so it should be very, very fun.
We pray for your survival.
Well, I have to play the role of realtor the very next day, so I can't go too crazy. But
You're going to
The
teach the
first-
youngins how to drink?
the youngins, everyone's the same age as me, pretty much.
Aren't they all younger than you? Everyone you've introduced us to is
That
younger
much
than you.
younger.
Mark, the best way to do it.
Than alcohol.
Yeah.
Peter's like 10 years old. Peter was in high school
Yeah,
like
Peter
last
Pan
year.
Peter won't be there.
He seems very young.
Peter won't be there. No, the people
hey,
that are
Peter.
going to be there. I mean, Hannah will be there.
Speaking of, hey, Peter.
But
Yeah.
other than that, most people are going to be in their like to late 30s, early 40s.
Okay. I think you should just YOLO like the same way that I approach the Boilermaker. It's like, hey, I'm going to run 15 miles the next day. Let's drink all night.
Let's get drunk at Mark's birthday.
Well, I've been dealing.
Sorry, 15
I've been dealing with
kilometers, not
a.
miles.
I may have partially torn my calf during kickball last week, so
jeez.
I've been trying to nurse that. So I don't know how much of an animal I can be on the dance floor. I mean, I usually go pretty wild on the dance floor at weddings. I will be wearing the meta glasses, so I will record some of the dances.
I fucking love that, man.
We need to do like
Mel, you gotta see these things. They're so
I seen them
chunky.
at work.
They're
Oh,
so
someone has them
chunky
at
and
work?
awesome.
Have him right here.
Mhm.
I look like fucking Asian Iron Man.
Yeah, you do look pretty cool.
I hear the music.
And during Saratoga, I
better
don't know
with
if
the
you
hat.
appreciate this or not. I wore a fedora with this too. I look super hipster.
It's better with
I
the
look
hat.
like I could have lived in Brooklyn.
You were definitely getting your track
Oh, man.
hipster attire going.
He was tracking it up.
He was.
Pete, how about you?
I've been good. We took a trip this past weekend to Cape Cod. I've never
thanks for
been,
visiting.
and Liam has never been. So it was Liam's first time in the ocean.
Woo!
Yeah, so
What do
he
you
had well, technically he was in there when he was still in Steph's belly, but
So
yeah,
I
that sort of
asked
half
him
counts.
today when I saw him, what did he see in the ocean? And he said fish.
he did see fish. There were little tiny little fish that were swimming. They kept swimming up to us, then we'd try to go closer, and they would swim away from us.
Amazing.
So there was
So
that.
he did see fish.
He
Amazing.
did,
That's
did
awesome.
see fish. Yeah, no, he wasn't lying. We found a crab claw and some cool seashells. We were playing in the sand. We dug a hole deep enough for us to both stand in, and then I buried our legs in it. I thought he wouldn't be able to get out, and he just went like bloop, pops right out. I was like, ah. So he was
Did you
having
think it was funny?
great time. Oh yeah, he was laughing. He was having fun. Running into the waves and then running out, and like the stuff you do at the beach when you're 2. So it was enjoyable. We had a tiny little 1-bedroom Airbnb that was really cute and really nice. And the first night, Steph and I sat outside in the upper balcony with a glass of, or down an entire bottle of wine that was complimentary. So that was really nice
Yeah, you did.
from the place.
Yeah, you did.
And then we're like, oh, we're going to do that the second night once Liam's in bed. So we get Liam to sleep, turn the lights off. I'm like, all right, we got the wine poured, we're ready to go. And I open the door and go out there. And I'm staring 5 feet away from an entire family of 7 giant fucking raccoons that were just staring back at me like, yo, what are you doing here? We booked this tonight. And I'm like, we booked this tonight.
The
I'm like-
picture's incredible.
Yeah, I'm like,
It's
you
so
guys.
crazy.
So I'm like, look,
Oh,
I'm
I
like,
missed that.
Yeah, I'm like, you guys got to go.
Was that on Instagram?
Oh no, I'll have to post. I'll send it to you, Mark.
He just sent it to me. He sent it on the thing.
I'll send it to you, Mark. But so I'm like, you guys gotta go, and they were like, we're not budging. So I'm like, so I closed the door. I'm like,
funny.
hon,
We
take a look
booked
out the
this thing
window, and she's
tonight.
like, whoa. They were just chilling on the bench, on the seat cushions, and like having a great time. I don't know what they were doing, and they were there for like an hour and a half. So we didn't get to do anything.
You're
out of it.
eating.
Yeah, they were feeding on mommy, who was.
They were doing
huge.
like raccoons do.
Yeah, doing raccoon stuff. So
Friend of the show, Yvonne Souza, loves raccoons.
Oh, yeah.
If you stole one, the dish, you definitely would have taken it.
all right, I'll send you the picture so you can send it to her too.
They have little masks and little hands.
But we
They're
did
little burglars.
that earlier that night, though. We did get to see an incredible sunset at Mayflower Beach. So we definitely, next time we were back there, we were in the Dennis area. It's like, I didn't realize there was a town called Sandwich, but we went past Sandwich when we went to Dennis.
There is a town called Sandwich.
Yes. So
No relation to the Earl of Sandwich.
we were on the south. Yes.
You're
we
the
were,
Earl of Sandwich.
We were on the south side for most of the time, but we went up
Jesus,
to.
I love sandwiches.
Me too. So Mayflower Beach, gorgeous sunsets, by the way, because it's kind of facing west or northwest. And so Liam was like, the sun is like giant. What do you call it? He's like, it's a big pink egg. It's like, it does look like a big pink egg. It was set behind the clouds, so you could just stare at it as it's set. It wasn't too bright. I don't know. It's a good time. So we're back now. I'm working on the dream project at work. And yeah, and Steph had a week off. She's starting her new job next week. So the day the show comes out, that'll be her last day off before a new adventure. So hopefully, best of luck to my wife. Hope she
She
kills
bought
it.
new pants.
Hope she crushes it. Yes, she was wearing some awesome, cool
new
white
pants?
fancy pants.
She bought new pants. She had her fancy pants
Ooh,
on.
were they
She
actually
did have
fancy
her-
pants?
They were very
They
fancy.
were fancy pants. Yeah. She works in an office, like an
I like
office now. It's just to go business cash.
Yeah.
That
she
should
look-
be that should be the brand name of pants, fancy pants. I don't
fancy
know why.
pants.
I don't-
She
I
looks
love
the
it.
part in the pants.
I'm gonna
for
trademark
sure.
that right now.
Fancy pants. Buy if these balls.
Melanie,
could
would you
talk.
buy fancy pants?
I do. I wear fancy pants.
Oh, there you go.
Ooh, exciting.
I
All
like
right,
it.
let's do it.
So that's all I got.
All right, let's get to know our guests a little bit better. That's right. It's time to warm up our balls.
Before the takes and curtain calls, we gotta warm up your
Balls. Sorry, I just like to say that.
Who does these songs? Who's in charge of these songs?
It's
Our
our
house
house
band.
band. Yeah, our house band.
During this segment, Pete will spin the wheel that will randomly select a question for our guests to answer. Are you ready, Pete?
I'm
Mark, I love
ready.
that we said that at the same moment. That's amazing.
Melanie, are you
Obviously.
ready? That's the real
It's AI.
question.
It's AI.
Yep.
Okay, because
Everything is AI. We're AI.
What?
I'm not even.
No, it's the truth. We have a house band.
Oh, this is
I'm
fun.
not even sitting here.
Speaking of bands,
I am a robot.
what song is currently stuck in your head?
Me?
Yeah.
Before the takes
Yeah,
and
you just-
curtain
Right.
calls.
The one we just played.
I usually
I don't
have like
know.
20 songs in my head at a time.
No.
Dude,
You have ADD then.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
it's probably
definitely do.
true. It's probably 80. It's probably 20
Yeah.
Well,
I
okay.
recognize.
Okay, easier question, Mel. What is a song that you have been listening to recently that you like?
Yeah, like what's a good earworm lately?
Devil's Work by Junior Lucas was
Nice.
the last song I listened to today.
Do I know that one? I don't know if I do. Is that new?
I
No.
don't know that one.
So I actually have a song in my head. I live with a teenage girl,
Just
and so I
one?
know a lot. I know a lot of pop music. So right now, literally, only the chorus 17 times in a row before I sat down for the show. Good Reason by Gracie Abrams, which is actually a really nice song.
Sure.
You're not cool enough to know Gracie Abrams, Mark?
I know
No.
Gracie Abrams. I'm just.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you
she's
were talking to
okay.
me. No.
She's okay.
She's like a teenage pop singer. I mean,
Yeah, she's a teenage pop singer.
she's a teenage
I
pop
think the
singer.
kids played that Demon Hunter soundtrack forever. It just went on and on.
Oh my god,
yeah.
K-pop Demon Hunters is always in my head. God, I like that movie a lot.
It's funny. I had a song stuck in my head for days lately, and it just went away, and now I can't think of what it was. It's gone.
That's a great story, Pete.
Yeah.
You should tell your kid
You're a-
that.
All right.
Troubles in my brain. Next question.
Mark, do you have one? No, we all talked about it.
I have so many of them. I have
Mark
so
has
many.
too
So
many. I have none.
because so apparently, mentioning her again, friend of the show, Yvonne Souza, she also has a bunch of songs in her head. And now, because I hang out at the real estate office a little more, her and I have desks right next to each other, and she randomly just starts belting out songs. And so her songs that are in her head get into my head.
Are they starting to sync up? Like the song is in your heads?
You know, some of them do mash up like pretty well.
Funny.
Every now and again, for whatever reason, she likes that Jock Jam songs. Like, I like to move it. I like to move it, and she just randomly will pelt that out. And so now, exactly. And so now, randomly, like when I'm in the office, I start singing that, and then I immediately yell at Yvonne. It's like, damn it, Yvonne!
What movie is
man.
that from? The one with the animals that go to Madagascar.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's in Madagascar.
Mhm.
All right. Next
Move
question.
it!
What's a show or movie that you rewatch endlessly or could rewatch endlessly?
A League of Their Own.
That's a good one.
I
That's a
love
good
that
answer.
movie.
Great. And we
Gina
just
Davis,
did a
Lori
crossover
Petty,
episode
Tom
with
Hanks.
the VHS Club. The lovely ladies over at VHS Club and us. We did our
Well,
review. and
anytime we
rewatched
want to be
it.
on their show, we suggest a sports movie and we let them pick.
Yeah.
We're like, how about these three?
It's a great way to cross the two shows together.
Yeah.
It's a good one though. That's
What
one of
can
those
I
where you
watch?
turn
You
the
know-
TV on and it's on. You just have to watch it.
You know
to the
what
end.
I can always watch? Post 4, Fast and the Furious 5 through 10, any one of them at any moment.
I agree.
There's,
I agree.
yeah, the good
Waiting
ones.
for the
ones.
second 10 to come out. Why hasn't that come out yet?
I think they should stop making them.
You think so?
I think it's fine.
Ludacris jumped out of a spaceship in a car.
The Rock can't make too many movies,
That's the
Melanie.
problem. Where are we now?
Ludacris jumped out of a spaceship in a car. It's perfect the way
I
it
haven't
is.
seen that
The
one. so
Rock needs to be in more movies.
I need to watch that.
He's in Moana now.
Yeah.
I could see
He got
that.
he got some shit for his Samoan hair, even though he's actually Samoan.
Yeah, I know.
I don't understand why they're
doesn't
mad
make
at
any
him.
sense to me. People just get mad for the sake of getting mad.
I think they're just
Right.
upset that he's
Literally
wearing
a
hair at
Samoan
all.
guy.
Right.
He has a big Maui wig on because
Right.
Maui has beautiful hair and The
'Cause
Rock doesn't.
Everyone's shocked to see The Rock not bald for like the first time in 20 years. So that's probably what it was.
Yes.
I remember
He's
him with
doing
hair.
these movies. By the way, he's doing these movies because he has a 4-year-old daughter. He's being a cute dad. It's
That's cool.
amazing.
Well, that and they give him a lot of money.
So
Yeah.
601. He could be doing Fast and the Furious movies, but he's not. He's doing live action Moana.
Well, he was feuding with Vin Diesel for a while.
Yeah. There was a clash there. I remember.
I
Yeah.
like watching them fight.
Hmm.
It's all I wanted out of Fast,
Oh, and
whatever
Fast
the one
Five.
The Rock.
That was a pretty.
The first
epic
one The
scene.
Rock was in, I was just like, oh my god, I want them to fight so bad, Vin Diesel and The Rock. And then they
and
did.
Then they actually did.
Yeah, it was great.
I gotta always give a shout out to The Princess Bride. That's one of those where I would never be able to turn it off.
Friend of the show, Ray Rotundo, loves. He literally watches The Godfather every day. That is not an
Every
exaggeration. That is
That's
not
a
an
lot.
exaggeration.
I don't know
I mean,
if I
it's an
can watch The
incredible movie,
Godfather
but-
every day.
Like,
No, but like,
background noise, or he sits there and watches it.
No, he actually sits there and watches it.
Okay.
really?
Okay.
It's like 3 hours. 3
Here's
hours
the
a day?
opposite question.
He wakes
Yeah.
up super early before his wife gets up, and he has time to watch
Like,
a movie.
I'm also real Italian, but like, I don't think I
Yeah,
could watch that
loves
movie
that.
every
Right.
day.
In fact, it's kind
but-
of funny. Ray, you guys know Ray. Like pretty much every time I see him now, like he says the sentence, "Oh, you know what movie I watched today?" And I was like, "The Godfather."
Godfather? Okay, so here's a flip reverse version of this question real quick. Is there a movie that you've seen once that you're like, that was incredible and I never want to see it again?
Event Horizon.
Inception.
Really?
Uh,
Requiem for a
I
Dream
don't-
was the one that came to mind for me.
I don't know if Inception would work a second time, so I think that's
I
a
guess
good
when you
answer.
know the twist, like the Sixth Sense would be one of those, right?
Though I like watching movies like The Sixth Sense and Fight Club again because it's fun to
Oh,
watch.
I've definitely watched Fight Club multiple times.
It's fun to watch and know and be like, oh, they did that great. Oh, they did that
Yeah.
so great.
Yeah.
And that's the truth with Sixth Sense and Fight Club.
How about you, Melanie? Any one of those where like you saw it once, you're like, this is fucking amazing, but no, I never again.
No, I mean I've seen them. There's some that are good, and then I don't need to see them again. So I wouldn't say amazing, and then wouldn't see again.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
I can't think of one.
Try
Well, I
Requiem
said
for a
Event
Dream.
Horizon
That'll
'cause-
do it.
Well,
for you.
Requiem too. But
Yeah.
I just-
Clockwork
I
Orange.
watched. I think of the
Clockwork
other.
Orange.
The last one I watched, and I thought it was like terrible, but everybody loves it. Was Obsessed or something?
Oh, you
Oh,
watched Obsession?
Obsession.
Obsession.
That's starting
Obsession.
to start streaming now. I haven't seen it yet.
It's on. I gotta watch it while it's on streaming. Everybody loved
I
it.
was like, that shit was just ridiculous and insane. I'm like, that's good. I'm good on
Made
that
like
one.
I haven't
it
seen that
made
one
like they spent They spent like less than they spent $750,000 on it. I think it's up to $200 million. Well,
Oh, jeez.
And I think they're making a 2 at the moment. So I'm like, yeah.
that's
Of course they are,
Alright.
because Hollywood doesn't have
I
any
will-
original ideas.
You know,
I will
Indiana
watch the second one.
Navrette is adorable. She like makes laptop. She makes like her own computer, and she's just
Is that
seems
the
awesome.
girl in the movie?
Yeah, she seems awesome.
All
Not
right.
in the
Like
movie.
in real life. Like in real life. No, I mean she's a
Final question. Fight. What sort of jobs did you want to do as a kid?
Ooh.
Does that mean John?
I know
wants to
the
go?
no.
Well,
I know
you-
the
you
answer
have-
to
you
this
have first-
question for you.
Oh, you
but
have
you always
first
get
dibs.
first dibs.
Oh, I wanted to be a jockey.
Yeah, you did.
Like like disc jockey, like radio jockey?
No,
you
like
grew?
a,
No.
like a
Oh,
like a horse jockey.
Like, oh wow, that's epic. That's cool.
We spent a lot of time. We spent a lot of time at the racetrack. And Pete, I showed you this, 2 weeks ago when we went. But that like little building where they get changed and the little like red walkway that they go to the track on. Well, Melanie used to spend a lot of time there, and she became friends with them all. And they brought her in there, and she like started to like meet people.
Sounds on brand for her.
And
I could see you getting there. Yeah.
I think that's why you started. I think that's why you started working at the farm at home. Yeah.
Yeah, the racetrack. Yeah.
So she did horse handling for a while.
Oh wow. Okay, I didn't know this.
Did you want to tell the reason you stopped? Because I know this. Yeah,
that's what I was about to ask. At what point did you realize you couldn't be a jockey?
When I couldn't be a jockey, I realized that quickly. But I stopped the horse handling because one of our horses got killed in Belmont when it went to the race.
Oh,
that sucks.
Like euthanized?
Oh yeah.
No, it jumped and it jumped and hit the barn and it cracked its head open right there before it was supposed to go out to the race.
Oh no!
In front of everybody.
Oh jeez. That had to have been pretty traumatic.
I mean, I don't know if they do
You're
this
also
now,
taller
like,
than 5 feet, so
back in the 90s when they used to break their legs on the on the track, they used to bring up a thing that they put in front of them. They would put them down on the track and they cart them away.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little barbaric. It's a lot barbaric. It was a barbaric sport.
It's just sad.
I think it's gotten better, but really not that much.
They just don't do it so in front of people. They try to hide it more, but it's just
Could you imagine going to like Saratoga in the 1800s for a race? There'd just be some dude that comes out with a shotgun, like, "Well, sorry, Bessie."
Although I'm pretty sure that's what they did. Yeah.
That is what they did.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You guys want to hear one of mine?
Sure.
I think this might surprise you, but not really at the same time. When I was younger, I wanted to be a game show host.
Not surprised at all.
I'm not surprised.
Not surprised, yeah.
You could do that.
Like I said, you're going to be surprised, but not at all at the same time.
I never knew.
Works.
I never knew, and just never had that strong feeling that I wanted to do anything specific. I was always pretty good at stuff, but
not
so I went to college,
so dialed into one thing.
No, so I went into college and I kind of languished for a minute.
But you
and
dabbled
honestly,
in a lot of different majors and stuff, right?
Honestly, even after college, I languished for a little bit. I like IT a lot, but it was never the plan.
Weren't you originally comp sci though?
No, comp sys.
You were comp sys?
And you had a science minor, right?
Well, I was comp sys.
That was his major was like overall science, like all the science.
I started comp. Well, this is why this happened. This is why this happened. I'm gonna tell a short story, but then we got to be done. I started a computer systems engineer, and I liked it, but I never liked programming. Like never. And it's because the only thing I wasn't ever good at in high school was languages. I was bad at languages. I was good at everything else. And
that's kind of tough.
I always used to try to brute force programming like I tried to brute force languages, and that's not how you program, and that's not how you talk French. And so it just never worked. And so
kind of now.
Sophomore
right now
year,
you could probably do it. Vibe coding.
I switched to physics, which I really did love. I love physics. And I did physics for a while. But what happened was I broke my arm, or my shoulder, that is, fall semester senior year. And I went back spring semester, but I just wasn't, I was busy with a broken arm, right? I didn't do well. And so I went a whole extra year to kind of cover the classes that I missed. And honestly, this is a story. I'm sitting in Bedford, not in that room, but the one next to it, one spring break. And I'm like, fuck, I got to graduate. And I'm going through the bursar. I'm going through the majors list, and I'm literally counting credits because I'm in my 5th year at a very expensive school. And I'm like, there it is. And I found what is now an interdisciplinary sciences major, which was a split between my computer science work.
All the sciences.
My computer science work and my physics work. So what I tell people, because that's really hard to explain, is I just double majored in computer science and physics.
Okay.
That's what I tell people.
Oof.
I didn't have enough credits legally, technically. I didn't have enough credits to double major in computer science and physics.
Right, but you found a major that kind of swung between both.
Right, I found a loophole.
I'll be real quick with mine. I wanted to be an astronaut because I was super into astronomy and planets and all that, and all that kind of.
You still want to be an
science.
astronaut?
You were super into it?
Still am. But I actually wanted to go into space until the Challenger exploded in front of my eyes on live television in 1986, and that was the end of that. And I literally told my parents, I don't want to be an astronaut anymore when I saw that.
That's so funny, but also sad.
Yeah.
Is Star City good, by the way?
I haven't watched it yet.
God, Peter!
I know.
It's your favorite show ever.
I know.
It's a spin-off to your favorite show ever.
We got into a lot of other shows, so we're in the middle of House of the Dragon and a couple other ones right now, so we'll get back to it. We're watching Rooster, actually, on...
the one
that's
with
on
Steve
HBO.
Carell?
That's on it. Yeah, it's good. It's really good. We're enjoying
Did you
it.
guys see The Burrows or something it's called? It was pretty good.
Burrows.
The Burrows.
I am watching that, and I like
it.
it. I stopped because it got canceled, and it's insane that it got canceled because it was very good, but I don't like watching a show that is obviously setting up seasons and then it gets canceled. I'm just like,
Bummer.
But it ended in a way where if they don't make a second season, it's okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you finish watching it, you're good.
Alfred Molina is amazing at acting still. He's just so fucking good. He's the old guy. He's the main old guy, Alfred Molina. He's
Yeah.
He's Doc Ock.
He was
Oh,
Doc
nice.
Ock, yes.
Okay, yeah.
It's
He's great.
Albert Molina.
Albert Molina. Yes.
All right, now we will hand things off to Pete for his returning segment that he will hopefully start playing the music soon.
With a twist. Mighty Morphin Power Rankings! All right. I'm just going to throw the baseball one up there for now. Actually, you know what? I'll put up the baseball one, but that's not what we're going to be talking about tonight, guys. Tonight...
Such a tease.
I know. Tonight, we are going to be doing the other side of the NFL. We did the AFC reverse rankings last week. Credit to the Buffalo radio station WGR, Show Up in the Bulldog, for coming up with this cool reverse power rankings game. We are trying it because I didn't agree with a bunch of your ones last time, although they redid the AFC ones, and I was pretty much right in line with all of them. I was locked in. So now, I don't know the NFC as well as John does, and probably Melanie, since she's, Giants fan, I guess. So
I don't really follow football.
you're not as big of a football fan.
The Giants fan by association.
Then you and I are going to have to just kind of stumble through this together. Don and Mark can help us out. So we are going to rank the NFC in reverse. So we start with the worst team, and we end up just knocking out the teams until we get up to the number one, the best team, which we will pick last. It's a different way to do it because it makes you think a little bit differently with how you'd rank them. So, number 16.
See, this is a little hard because unlike the AFC that has so many crappy teams, the NFC doesn't really have a lot of crappy teams.
I was thinking about this ahead of time, and it's tough to really pick a.
Maybe the Cardinals would be my
except for the Cardinals and the Commanders, who are going to be terrible.
I don't think the Commanders are going to be terrible.
I mean, the Cardinals are number 16.
Cardinals
because
are 16.
Their starting quarterback.
Cardinals are definitely
is
16.
Kirk Cousins.
You don't have. No. The Cardinals starting quarterback is Jacoby Brissett.
Jacoby Brissett.
Oh, it's
Where did
Jacoby
Cousins
Brissett, but.
But Carson Beck is the backup quarterback.
Cousins is going to start for the Raiders, I think. I know.
And they have Marvin Harrison Jr. and they have Trey McBride. They don't.
Yeah,
really
but Harrison Jr. hasn't really
done.
He hasn't been Marvin Harrison Jr. yet.
He couldn't catch Kyler's ball. He can catch Jacoby's ball.
Yeah,
I mean, Jacoby had a good second half last year for sure, but I just think the team is not well formed.
Yeah, so
I think they're number 16. With really no other competitors.
I'm fine with
honestly.
that. NFC is a more competitive division, I think, than the AFC. The AFC has some bottom feeders, which the NFC doesn't really have. I'm gonna vote for 15 now. I wasn't gonna do this, but the Commanders just lost Deebo Samuel. He's going back to the 49ers, according to my local in-house ESPN-ish reporter Stephanie and Stephanie. So beep, 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 beep. This just in. So Debo is off of the Commanders. I don't know. I mean, it would take a Herculean effort, I think, at this point by Jaden Daniels coming back fully healthy and just taking the team on his shoulders.
They
Because
also
I don't think he has
dropped
the
Bobby-
roster around him anymore.
They let Bobby Wagner go. I know he's 100, but who's going to fill that hole?
Von Miller, apparently. How old is he?
Yeah,
Whoa. They drafted Sonny Styles.
Oh, they did
That's
draft Sonny
true.
Styles.
They have a lot of good young talent, but I'm going to say give him a year to get their shit back together. Daniels is going to be a great quarterback, and he already
I think
shows
the-
a lot of signs. But
I don't know if they're the second worst team in the NFC.
I think
though.
the
else did you
bottom
put
of this. I think the bottom of this league is because we don't know what the Saints are going to do. The Saints, the Commanders, the Cardinals, and unfortunately the Falcons.
yeah, the Falcons are a big question mark here.
Those are the bottom 4 teams in this league.
Well, so did you hear that both Tua and Michael Penix Jr. are now hurt, and they actually had to.
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
They had
yeah.
to
By the
make
way,
a Cooper Rush.
I
Right.
think that the Falcons are probably in competition.
But they
for
have
number
Bijan
15.
Robinson and
Yeah, but he. Okay.
I think the Falcons are going to be better than they were last year.
The Falcons
The
have been
Falcons
a
were
losing
surprisingly
team
good
every
last
year of Bijan Robinson's 1,000-yard seasons. He's not fixing the problem for them.
All right, can we do Falcons 14, Commanders 15, but have the lines to swap? They could go either way.
I agree.
I don't know. I think that I have a sneaky suspicion that the Panthers are going to really digress this year.
You think so? Everybody seems to be
Like,
hot on
they
them
were-
this year.
But I'm not a big believer in Bryce Young.
Oh, you know who
And-
also is terrible?
Over the Saints, though?
I have no faith in the Vikings at all.
You should. They still have a good defense, and they have Justin Jefferson.
Yeah.
But who's going to throw him the ball? You?
Kyler Murray, apparently.
Yes.
Don't forget,
He's
Kyler
as
Murray.
tall- he's as tall as
Breaking
you
news!
are.
I just got signed by the Vikings.
Oh, well, put them number one, obviously.
He's as tall as you are.
All right, I mean, I think the Commanders are going to do better than second worst team in the NFC. But go ahead, put them there.
All right,
And then-
I would be fine with putting the Falcons at number 15.
all right 13.
I like that better, even though they have the third easiest schedule. I just found out today.
I put arrows, so I'm cheating. You can't see it because it won't focus, but it'll show up either way. You can rank them either way.
We need a better graphic than your sheet of paper.
I know. I'll take a
Wait,
picture and
sorry,
post it
man.
on the site when we're done. All right.
I mean,
Do we
I think the
say?
Bucks are going to digress too.
No,
Yeah.
they're not.
So here was my take. I was gonna say Bucks at 12 or 13 because they are not. They're just losing players. They lost Mike Evans, Baker Mayfield.
Vita Vea wants to get traded. Even
Yep, he wants out.
I don't understand why they're not re-signing him.
I like Baker Mayfield, but I feel like the roster is eroding around him.
yeah,
But Igbuka's like 21 years old.
He's got a
but
promise.
he
Yes.
had a terrible second half of the year.
Yeah.
last
Don't
year.
forget.
He
Once
did.
they found him out,
But so did Baker. Once Baker got hurt, that was a Baker thing too. He got hurt.
I guess
he did. Yeah. Baker was definitely not himself in the.
I don't trust that
the end
the
of the
Tampa's
season.
defense.
They're going to be low.
So
think
you
they're gonna
guys
be
thinking
low.
Panthers 13 though, with the like that they're going to regress a little bit, and this where are the Saints in all this?
I think we need to put the
Tyler
Saints low.
The Saints are going to be better.
Tyler Shaw, is it Shaw or Shuck?
Chuck.
He showed promise at the end of the season, but
He
I mean,
did.
Kamara's not getting any younger. Like,
But they drafted a running back.
yeah, they signed
and they
Olave.
drafted another wide receiver.
Yeah, and they did re-sign Olave. He has a weird medical condition, but I guess he's fine now. Like something. with his
My hot
lungs.
take is I think the Saints are going to win the NFC South.
They got
Wow.
Travis Etienne.
Oh, they do.
that
Okay.
last
They
year?
got Travis
All right,
Etienne.
so-
Yes.
So
sorry,
we're,
they
so
didn't
we're
draft
bullish
running
on the
back, they
Saints.
drafted
So who are we
they-
putting
they-
13, guys? We got to come up with some. I think
The
it's
Bucks.
between the Bucks
Let's
and
go with
the what are they? The Panthers. Bucks 13.
The Bucks.
I'm
I don't
fine
think
with
the
that.
Panthers are going to be bad. I think the Bucks won't be great.
I'm fine with that, honestly. Okay, and Panthers 12th.
Sure.
Yeah.
Even though I think the bottom middle of this league, Panthers,
'Cause, like McMillan
Vikings,
seems good. but he's-
Interchangeable.
Yeah.
I think the Vikings aren't going to be good.
For 11.
I don't know.
Oh no, we're gonna do Saints
probably-
11, right?
Probably the Giants next.
So I think the Packers are going to be in last place of that division.
Yeah. So I was gonna say the Packers are falling, but Vikings. I am fine with Vikings at 11. What do you guys think? And then Packers at 10.
I mean, I think it's going to be the other way around.
Other way around.
the Vikings.
Here's the thing with the Packers.
They have Jordan Love.
They
though.
lost Romeo Dobbs and they lost Dontavian Wicks.
Yeah, but they have like 8
lost,
receivers.
They lost Gary.
Is Josh Jacobs going to be suspended at all?
I can't like they lost a lot. I don't think they really did anything on defense. They signed Christian Watson to a long-term deal, even though he hasn't played a full season. And
He's
now
made
I
it
understand
glass.
that they
Yeah,
think that they
What's
may
his
have figured out
face from
something.
Dallas is still hurt.
Yeah, and Micah Parsons is
Micah
also
Parsons
hurt. He's going to
still
be
hurt,
out
yeah.
for the first 4 or 5 games. I think the
least.
Packers are going to be in last place in that division.
Oh, so you want to surprise Panthers at 11? Below the Saints?
No.
Yeah, that's my opinion. That's just my opinion.
That's right. I want to put
So
the
wait,
Saints here.
You're talking about the Packers, but we're talking about the Panthers and the Saints. What? Pete, read the order. You're confusing everyone.
So we're trying to pick 11th here, and I think we're between.
Yeah, but who have we said already? We're like 16, 15, 14, 13, 12.
Oh yeah, so okay, Cardinals 16 and Commanders and Falcons 15 to 14, interchange them. Bucks 13, Panthers 12.
All right, so we're not talking about the Panthers. I think
We're not talking about the Panthers, so I think it's the Packers. I think the Packers at 11, Vikings at 10.
Giants 9. I'm not that bullish.
Can I put Vikings?
Oh, I think the Giants are better than 9.
You think?
Yes.
That's so exciting.
I'm gonna say Vikings at 11.
I am drinking the Kool-Aid.
Are you guys okay with that? All
Yeah, drink it, baby.
right. We're moving a little too far ahead here. So
A
let's.
bully.
Are we okay with
Where are we
Vikings?
at?
Vikings 11 then?
Sure.
Yeah, that's fine. The Vikings are going to be bad.
I
Okay.
don't think they're going to be that bad. I think
And
the
we
Packers-
say
Kyler
Packers
Murray's-
10.
Kyler Murray's
So
a
Packers
shitty
at 10.
Kyler Murray's a shitty quarterback. He's too short.
Yeah,
and
but they
he's
got so
too-
much talent around him, though. That's the thing. They have a good roster. So I feel like it kind of evens. I mean, we're talking 11th here out of 16.
It's going to be the return of J.J. McCarthy. I'm feeling it, boys.
I don't know about that.
Oh, he's a bust.
Okay, so
JJ
9.
McCarthy is
So
a
we got
bust.
You're a
Packers 10,
bust.
9
Your mom's a
Saints.
bust.
I'm not putting the Saints any higher than 9. I'm sorry.
Hey.
Hey, that's you don't piss Mel off. Should kick your ass. Yeah, Saints are fine. Saints have to be low.
Saints are 9.
The
They're in
Saints
the
are
middle.
bad.
They're in the middle.
The Saints are bad until they're good. Honestly,
I think the Saints are 9. I think that's a good
And they
call.
could be good. I think it's a good spot for them. Do you guys want to say Giants
good call.
8?
I think Giants are 8.
can't put us higher than 8, man. Come on.
I think the Giants are 8.
The teams that are left are all very good.
I think they're
You're-
going to be, I think they're going to be close
Eighth
to
in the
making the
NFC. You're
playoffs,
talking
but
like-
not actually make the playoffs.
You're
Oh, by
talking
the
like
way-
9 wins here, potentially.
By the way, the 49ers are fucked. So we need to make them low.
No,
they
they
lost.
just got Debo Samuel
Everybody's
back.
hurt.
Yeah,
Even
but
the coach is hurt. The coach just got into a car accident. Even
The coach is hurt.
Kittle says he's going to be fine to play.
Fred Warner's going to be healthy.
Yeah, they're getting a lot of people back.
You're right.
that were
Pierce
injured.
Saul just got hurt too, but he's not.
Yeah,
he'll be fine.
everybody's hurt.
They got Debo
Here,
Samuel
let's-
back.
Let's look at the 49ers.
They still have McCaffrey. I
Yeah, they
think
got
the
McCaffrey.
49ers are going to be
Who's
7th.
been healthy? 49ers 7th?
49ers injury status.
I think the 49ers are
we
7th.
still
I think they're
have
going to
here
make
that
the
we
playoffs.
All right, 49ers 7th. They have to
Yeah.
be lower than the other teams because now we're talking about the NFC is pretty stacked, and the rest
That's
of
the
the
thing.
teams are the stacked.
All
portion
these
of
teams
the
could be
NFC.
in the top 10 in the NFL at this point.
So
When the music just
I don't
stopped
even know.
dramatically. as
Are
it's
we
saying
on to
that.
6? Are we on to
I
6,
don't
yeah.
even-
49ers 7th. I'm fine with that.
Eagles.
Eagles, yeah.
Eagles.
There we go. We all said it at the same time.
Yeah.
Because I think they're gonna be a pretty good team. They're just not gonna be a dominant team.
Yeah.
Lions, Bears. Who gets the front?
Bears.
So I think Bears next because I think the Lions are going to be on the upswing this
Better.
year.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, so Bears, Lions.
Lions 4th. Wow, that would be a big comeback from last year because they had some issues.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Lions are 4th. Well,
Okay.
I don't know. I don't agree with that. I
Are
think
we-
the Bears
Are
are
we
going to be
putting the
below
Cowboys
Lions.
dangerously high in this list?
Yes, we are.
They're going to be.
Think they're really going to be that
Shockingly
good? I mean, I know their defense
Yeah,
is
I
mostly
mean-
improved. Tim's going to kill us.
Wait. We're not picking them to win the Super Bowl, but
No.
we think they're going to be pretty good.
Okay, all right. Cowboys 3, and I think the rest are pretty easy, guys. Seahawks,
Seahawks,
and
Rams.
Rams.
Seahawks, Rams. Rams are the super team in the NFL.
Rams are by far number 1. Seahawks are definitely number 2.
I
Okay,
agree.
so this is what we ended up with, guys. Cardinals 16, Commanders and Falcons interchangeably 15, 14th, Bucks 13, Panthers 12, Vikings 11, Packers 10, Saints 9, Giants 8, 49ers 7, Eagles 6, Bears 5, Lions 4, Cowboys 3, Seahawks 2, Rams 1.
I think that's
I like it.
correct.
I like it.
I like
That's
it.
much better than last week.
And to-
Because I know the
Yes.
NFC better.
To quick
We were more
recap.
prepared this week than we were last week.
I know.
I
To
think
quick
so, too.
recap last week, okay? Well, I got a second here to round this out. The AFC ones last week we did Dolphins 16, Browns 15, although I put the interchangeable arrows there. Jets 14, Raiders 13. I feel like the Jets are too low here. Raiders 13, Titans 12.
The Jets are too low. What the fuck is wrong with
Because
you?
I think the Titans are too high. I would put the
Jets are-
Titans. I would have put the
No.
Titans at 14 and bump the Raiders and Jets up one.
The Jets are going to be garbage.
Lest we forget the history of the Jets franchise.
I know they're gonna jet. Yeah.
They're going to jet everywhere.
Jets are going to jet.
Okay, Colts 11, Steelers 10, Chiefs 9, Jags 8. I feel is very low for them. Their roster is insane.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
Don't forget when they played Buffalo, they
They
had
lost Devin Lloyd.
Please stop vamping.
Anyway. Ravens 7,
vamping.
Texans 6, Chargers 5, Bengals 4, Pats 3, Bills 2, Broncos 1. And I would be fine interchanging the Bills and Pats here. I feel like they're going to be very close.
No,
I agree.
don't go all Buffalo on us. The Bills are definitely a better team.
Are they? You have AJ Brown, although apparently you guys don't have good chemistry with him yet. Meanwhile, Josh Allen's throwing 60
after
yard-
one day of training camp, they didn't match up instantly.
First impressions mean a lot, Mark. Meanwhile, Josh Allen and DJ Moore are throwing 60-yard bombs in the air to each other in training camp so far.
So, 2 seasons in a row, Jackson Dart, who apparently comes from money, likes to throw balls to people on jet skis from his yacht.
That sounds like a very Giantsy thing to do.
That is so random.
That's so
We weren't even
Giants.
talking about the Giants, John. You just wanted to bring out that random Jackson Dart fact.
I know things.
I think he just wants
drink
to-
and
so-
I know things.
There's a list.
And
I don't think anybody should know that.
I just drink and I know things.
What are you, Tyrion?
Pete,
now?
I can't
That's
see,
our next T-shirt. That's definitely
Pete,
our next T-shirt.
I can't see your white paper.
Yeah, no one can
can't
actually
see
see
you.
it. We need a graphic, Pete.
Pete, make a graphic now that this game is over so we can post it on the website.
The graphic is
And
going to
on-
be me taking a photo of the sheet and posting it on the
No,
website.
make something
yes.
good.
No, I like the organicness of what it means.
Pete, your professional work will not let that happen.
your professionalism.
Okay.
Anyway, we'd like to thank one of this week's fake sponsors, Rogue Roomba, the AI vacuum that occasionally escapes containment to hack your neighbor's Wi-Fi, all in the name of optimizing its cleaning route.
What?
Rogue Roomba. It's not a bug, it's ambition.
It's a fee.
All right, everyone, shall we kick off this shindig?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So all of our next topic songs are, with Melanie being on here, they are strong, confident women.
Okay.
With the thought of sports, I'm on a ride. First topic, I'm slipping under. Taste of a podcast paradise. I'm addicted to you. Don't you know the first topic?
So Britney Spears is
Maybe
strong
confident
and
wasn't the right word.
Yeah, I don't know how
not the
confident she is.
Maybe not the right word, man.
I mean, more
No,
so
she's
these days because
confident.
she's come out to tell some crazy shit about like what them trying to like her family and everybody trying to control her pretty much.
Yeah,
so at
just
least
look
she's
at her Instagram.
she's got the balls to speak out about it.
Kind of.
Yeah.
She also dances with knives.
Anyway, so
I give her kudos for that.
Asia Wilson just landed on the Wheaties box and inked a 6-year extension, reportedly worth into the 9 figures on top of her A2 signature shoe from Nike. She's not alone. Caitlin Clark has her Nike deal. Brianna Stewart with Puma. Sabrina Ionescu is 3 signature shoes deep. And Chase just extended its long-term partnership with Asia Wilson and Alex Morgan, treating women's sports as a real asset rather than a marketing stunt. So everyone, which athlete is building the best business outside the game right now?
Sabrina's on shoe 4.
Yeah.
Just dropped.
I mean, that's how Michael Jordan became a billionaire, was his shoe. And
Yeah.
he's
Oh, yeah.
still making money off his shoe.
Right.
I think
He
business-wise, Sabrina is ahead of them
Okay.
Yeah?
because she's global. She does tours. She goes to China, Thailand, everywhere. She sells the most Nikes out of any other athlete.
Really? That makes sense. I could see that. Yeah. Nike is
Or she
definitely
was
an
Think
international
she's
brand. at
more
this point.
marketable than Caitlin Clark?
Oh,
She
God,
might
don't
just be the
stop me.
smarter businesswoman at this point, though.
Do I think
That's
she's
what
more
I'm getting.
marketable? Yeah, I think
more
she's
marketable.
smarter business wise.
I think she's more marketable than Steph. I mean, her shoe is very popular. Melanie tells me all the time, the men wear her shoe.
Yes.
Sure.
I mean, her shoe is incredible. It really is.
I mean, hey, men should have no shame in wearing female athlete merch. I'm wearing I'm wearing Michaela Schifrin's ski goggles, for crying out loud.
A good shoe is a good shoe.
Respect the female athletes, yo.
I mean, so people, Nike became Nike because the Michael Jordan shoe.
Because of Jordan, yes.
Because of Jordan. I mean, they made a movie about it with Matt Damon, right?
Right, but Jordan had to earn it, remember? So Jordan didn't get paid up front. He had to win a certain amount of games. He had to score a certain amount of points.
That's a really good point.
They paid him up front now.
Yeah.
I think it's because the athlete is.
She's the president of the Players Association, right?
Oh,
Sabrina.
Oh, she's one of them, but it's no, it's not her. Can't pronounce the other girl's name. It's not her though.
She does. I mean, the thing is, I think that right now the WNBA is running in such a way that, and I've said this a million times, but like, you know the names of the people, right? And that's what makes sports popular. Yeah. Sports are interesting because of heroes, and everybody wants a hero.
I think it's you got to be recognizable outside of your sport, though. I mean, Caitlin Clark is definitely the big name. I mean, while she does have her own shoe, she's also in State Farm commercials. She's in Gatorade commercials. And I don't disagree with you, Melanie. And I think that Sabrina is probably a little bit more marketable. I mean, she's a little bit
more marketable, but more business savvy.
More business savvy, yeah. I think her portfolio is probably going to be better. I mean, she definitely seems a little smarter, and the fact that she is, I think she's probably a little bit more liked than Caitlin Clark in the general population, in my opinion.
What's weird though is Nike signed Clark her rookie year. We're 3 years in, and now her shoe drops, and that's odd.
Mm-hmm.
They waited to her third season in to drop the shoe.
Well, that doesn't necessarily have anything to do with Caitlin Clark. That might have more to do with Nike.
Right, I'm saying it's just an odd tactic.
Yeah.
Why would they?
But Alex Morgan is another one too. Like she's known for soccer. She was a pretty good athlete on the World Cup team, and now she's doing ads outside of soccer. What was she? She was in like she did some commercial during the World Cup, and I can't remember what it is off the top of my head now. But she has become a recognizable face outside of soccer as well.
It's too bad.
And maybe even more so with the Women's World Cup coming next year.
I was going to say, it's too bad the Women's World Cup wasn't this year. She would have really rocketed it up. They should do them at the same time, or would that be too much?
I don't know. What other women, and this is definitely going to be for Melanie, what other women do you think are going to, like, people need to start paying attention to more and will be a little bit more influential?
Well, I think within the WNBA, I think Clark's popularity outshadowed actual people that were already really good, right? Mm-hmm. So there's people that say, "Oh, she's the best." She's not the best.
She's definitely not the best, but she's the most recognizable.
Correct. So I think it overshadowed quite a few people. You have Paige that's in there now. You have
Paige has a commercial.
Yep.
And we forget about Angel, who has the second most. I just looked it up. The second most estimated off-court earnings.
Yeah, she does a lot of business because she does all the makeup.
Oh yeah,
she has a deal with fashion. She has a deal with Hershey's. She has a deal with Beats by Dre. She has a Reebok shoe. Nobody buys Reebok, but she has a Reebok shoe.
Oh, Reebok! He lost the war in the 80s.
They did lose the war in the 80s.
I mean, do you think maybe people need to put more money into Ozzy Fudd? I mean, she just won the 3-point contest, but in a landslide.
She's
dating Paige Beckers.
But I mean,
I think she's going to be famous. I think she is just new, right?
Yeah,
it might take her a couple of years.
Yeah,
some time.
Yeah, I also think. I mean, we know Asia's popular, but Asia's making a ton of money. Asia has a deal with Gatorade, a deal with Ruffles, a deal with Starry, a deal with Nike. I mean, the thing is, this is the first year that these women, Caitlin, Angel, Asia, Sabrina, Brianna, like, they're making $1 million deals now, and they're making $1 million basketball deals on top of the fact that their advertising is very strong, right? We've said this on the show, but I think that the women do a much better job on social media. I think they're much more present in their reels and their TikToks and their Instagram.
Yeah, they do a lot of live streams and TikToks. I think All-Star Weekend, they live stream that all 72 hours.
Right. And I think that makes a real difference. I think that, I don't know, watching Angel Reese on a live is much better than they're both from the same college. Watching Angel Reese on a live would be much better than watching Shaquille O'Neal on a live.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, maybe
Nobody wants
Shaquille, like when he was in his 20s, actually in the NBA would have been better.
He was not that interesting, Pete.
Yeah, I guess not. That's true. Yeah.
I mean, granted,
they don't curb themselves either. So they just do what they feel like doing, whether the camera's rolling or not. And I think it's because it's that unfilteredness. People like it.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, that's the whole, right. The modern podcast era, right? People want that. And Twitter, honestly, when that at its peak, like, people want access into these people's lives. They want to feel like they're their friends, even though they're not. So
I mean, that's what happens
the
now.
easiest way to do that.
Anyway, I like that point as a final, and we are out of time. So, and Mark's back.
Mark's back.
So I was waiting. I was vamping.
I had a lot of wine before the podcast.
That's okay.
Hey, you, I don't like next topic. No way, I think you need a new one. Hey, you, I want a different subject.
Steph would appreciate that one. Avril Lavigne, I know that song.
So let's keep it on the WNBA because we are here. This past weekend's 2026 WNBA All-Star Game in Chicago didn't just break league records. It officially outdrew the men. A sold-out, record-shattering crowd of 19,783 fans packed the United Center to watch Team Spoon take on Team Coop. For the first time in basketball history, in-person attendance for the WNBA All-Star Game topped the NBA's, beating out the 15,973 fans who attended the All-Star Game in Los Angeles earlier this year. Tickets for the game on the secondary market passed $350. This is, by the way, 7 times higher than the costs of last year's All-Star Game tickets. So with that, the Toronto Tempo drawing almost 21,000 fans earlier this month, is it time for teams to move away from smaller venues to feed this obvious live sports need?
A lot of them are in bigger venues already.
But I mean, like
bigger
an
than
example
20,000, you mean?
An example is the Connecticut Sun, who plays in a tiny arena in a casino for less than 10,000 people.
No longer going to be the Connecticut Sun after this year.
Right.
Isn't that like the hockey team? Was it like Minnesota North Stars who played in a shopping mall with like 3,000 seats for decades?
Atlanta Dream has a very small arena.
But that's the point. I think...
Like, you walk in the door and you can see the court from the entrance.
Yeah.
I think that we're at kind of a flex point in the WNBA where like people weren't going and now people really want to go.
You're packing 20,000 in. I mean, that's the NBA arena size, right?
Yeah,
you may as well play in the same place.
Well, they're playing. Most of them are playing in NBA arenas.
Okay, they should be at this point.
Well, there was a conversation, not this season, but maybe 2 seasons ago, where the teams that were doing the best had the best facilities, right? Like the Las Vegas Aces and the New York Liberty have great facilities. The Liberty plays in Barclay. Barclay is beautiful. It's all pretty new. And obviously the arenas in Vegas are awesome. Every time I talk to anyone who's ever been to a sporting event in Vegas, they're like, it's the best thing ever.
I mean, how many teams do you feel like the WNBA should expand to? I mean, they're going to be...
They should do all 30. They should just go.
Year?
They should just push. They gotta ride the wave. I know they can't.
Next year, yeah.
Well, you need to have the talent in order to be able to support a
well, then that's the reason.
As big as the NBA.
That's just the reason you can't go so fast.
Right.
Well, they have plenty of. That's right, because they keep waiving the ones that they can't keep. They waive people that don't need to be waived.
There's
they have
plenty of women who can play.
So you think they have the talent to support like 30 WNBA teams, Melanie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you think about it, right? The
Because they could get them from overseas as well.
Yeah,
So
the women's NCAA league does great. It's great.
That's
It's
almost a
completely
topic
competitive.
that's almost a topic that I brought up for this episode. Do you feel like the WNBA needs to tap into the international markets a little bit more than they do in this country?
Do they need to? No, but we have a lot of international players in the WNBA. A lot of Australian players, a lot of people from all over China. There's quite a few of them.
The girls in China are big.
Yeah.
We got some big girls in China.
So that how many? So you actually is 30 the number you think for the WNBA? Is just as many teams as the NBA? Maybe not necessarily next year, but
I mean, they can't just make 14 teams.
Right.
They got to do 2 to 4 a year when the money
Mhm.
shows up, making sure that it works, making sure that, I mean, you slow play this, right? You do it in a way that is organic and natural.
well, you need people to be able to purchase a team, right?
Right. But the researching this question, the valuations on WNBA teams are astronomical.
They're going
right
up.
now.
They are going up.
Fast. Pete, you're like pressing buttons. What are you doing?
Sorry, no, I was just sharing you guys the. I'm doing producer stuff.
I heard something in my ear. Did you just put?
I
that in the
did
chat?
too. I was very
Oh,
distracted.
sorry. Carry on.
So what's what is the next franchise? Where is that going? Do we know?
Philly.
Philadelphia.
New expansion team.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, I would love to see a WNBA team in Boston.
There
Oh my
isn't one
God.
already.
No,
Not
there
yet.
isn't.
I would have thought
They
Boston and
almost
Philly
got
would have been
the-
like
they
the
put
first
in a bid
two,
for
like
the
two
Sun.
early places to go.
Yeah, they put in a bid for the Sun, but they lost out to Houston.
So the valuation, even between this year and last year, this is what the research department was looking up. The average of a WNBA team's value from last year to this year went from $269 million to $427 million. It's the same. It's the
You
same.
guys should buy a team.
Yeah.
We should.
You want to run it?
We could do our own.
I just take pictures.
We could do our own like Wrexham.
That's fine. You can do marketing.
Right.
Our own Wrexham show, like was it Ryan Reynolds and?
Oh
and
yeah,
what's his
I mean,
face?
if Ryan Reynolds is involved, I'll definitely do it.
Sure,
Ryan Reynolds could sell anything.
I think he
Yeah.
could honestly at this point.
Did you see he went to Comic-Con dressed as Deadpool and didn't tell anyone?
Yeah, I
No.
saw that. He trolled everybody.
He did. He did. He literally dressed up as like a
Like
Deadpool
it looked like he
in
was just
gray.
cosplaying somebody.
He
but
took pictures with people all day. He showed up at the Hall H event for Doomsday. And then he posted on his Instagram his video that his friend took. And he was like, "Hey, you guys just took pictures with me."
that's
Which is
pretty,
awesome.
That's pretty cool.
Anyway, I think we probably could be done.
The next topic brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like, "It's better than yours." Damn right, it's better than yours. So we have Unrivaled, the 3-on-3 women's basketball league that just closed a funding round that tripled its valuation to $340 million in a single year, up from $95 million. With Serena Williams, Bessemer Venture Partners, I'm sorry if I mispronounced that, and Warner Brothers Discovery all buying in.
Wow.
LOVB pulled in, which is the women's volleyball league, $160 million of its own to expand pro volleyball and youth programming. Analysts at Ariel Investments are now predicting a women's pro franchise will hit $1 billion valuation within 5 years. So everyone, is this the start of a women's sports as a permanent asset class, or is the money getting ahead of the fundamentals? We've kind of already talked about this a little bit.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean,
I think that the live sports need in this country, because you can't get into the Garden to watch the Knicks, right?
Well,
Is
exactly. Like the
incredible
big
right now.
players are getting way too expensive, and people
Way
love
too
going to
expensive.
sports.
Yeah, people just love going to sports. So the more sports, the better. And Mark, you've said it for years. The women's game is just as good.
Mhm.
Sometimes it's better.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, right,
Yeah, it's been
exactly.
better than
Sometimes
this,
it's better. It's
They play
it's definitely
defense.
Yeah, they do.
They do play defense.
Right.
Well, they play a more pure form of basketball from an offensive perspective too. It's not just like, oh, I'm just gonna leap over you.
Right. You actually have to pass and strategize.
There's a whole strategery involved with.
I mean, I don't think we've seen the end. I don't think it's going to stop. I think that if they I don't think the swing at professional women's baseball is serious enough. I think if they took a swing at women's baseball, it would work.
Baseball is
no
tough.
pun intended.
Yeah.
Hey,
Baseball is tough because it does require. I mean,
14
we'll see
teams
how
is
the
not a
product
real-
looks.
4 teams is not a real shot
but
at
we'll
it.
see
That's
what
not
the
a
product
real
looks
thing.
like.
I feel like
too,
you need
though.
6 to 8 at least to start a league.
Not a real shot.
I'm curious about, the NFL has been putting a lot of money into flag football.
Oh yeah.
So
Actually, and there's
and they've been promoting a bunch of the players that play flag football lately as well.
I saw they're showing showcasing that women's flag football leagues too.
Yeah,
That'd be awesome to see that.
Clifton Park
gain
has a
some
flag
traction.
football team.
Nice. We should go see them.
Mel, so you followed Unrivaled last season more than probably most people. With them having a smaller amount of teams than even the WNBA, was that competitive enough?
Yes, 3-on-3 is much quicker.
Yeah.
It's a faster pace of basketball.
And not that the teams are small. There was just not a lot of teams. I mean, there was like 12 teams. There was like 12 teams.
But I guess when it's 3-on-3, right, it wouldn't dilute the player base.
And they went to Philly, and then they went to Barclays, which I went to, and those both sold out.
Okay.
Yeah, that's cool.
So the draw was there. And I mean, with fewer players on each team, there'd be better talent distribution too, I would imagine.
How big were those overall teams? 6?
I think it was 8.
That's a lot for a 3-on-3 game.
Okay,
Yeah.
but that's still less than a typical
Did they play full
WNBA
court or
roster.
half court?
Full court.
Yeah. Wow. 3-on-3 full court. That's a real game.
Some endurance, yeah.
I played that. That is very difficult. That's very difficult. That's a lot of
what
running.
do we know? Do we know what the plan is for Unrivaled? Are they going to expand teams next year? Are they going to play more venues?
They signed other people, but they didn't say that they were going to expand teams. But I think that because the tour to Philly and New York went well last year, they'll still play in Florida, but they'll do a tour.
They're primarily on the East Coast, right?
Yes. So Unrivaled stays in Miami until they went to those 2 other arenas.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Unrivaled is always in Miami.
Okay. I thought they did more games in New York. I didn't realize that most of them were Miami. Okay. I mean, there's definitely the possibility of, I mean, doesn't it make sense for them to kind of go to LA?
Yeah. I think that's what they were testing to see where they're going to go, So they tested it over here, so they'll try it there. Because the Valkyries, they sell out all the time, too. So there's a big basketball market in California.
Absolutely.
What happened to Ice Cube's league, Big 3, that they made an offer to Caitlin Clark? It was good.
I didn't, you know what? I don't know.
You don't know?
Yeah, they signed
before that offer.
They signed 50-year-old Allen Iverson. Maybe that's what the problem was.
Hey, don't get crazy on Iverson. Don't do that.
AI is great, but he was great 20 years ago, not now. I don't want old ass Allen Iverson now.
I bet you he's still fast as fuck.
He probably is.
Yeah, he's definitely probably faster than me, but if he's probably the fastest 50-year-old out there. That's not necessarily saying that's a good product.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. I think that you can't water down the field, as it were. So we need to focus on leagues, and I think Unrivaled is very popular. I think there's a place for 3-on-3 basketball professionally. It's a little bit of a different game, right? You got to think about it differently.
Unrivaled also plays 2 games, so they have 2 games in a day. So when you go to an event, it's 2 games. It's 4 different teams, but it's 2 games.
That's cool. Yeah, I mean,
better bang for your buck. Do you know about how much was an Unrivaled ticket, Melanie? Do you know that?
Oh, so that one I sat courtside. That was like maybe 800.
Of course you did.
She's like,
What
what
were
am I
the
gonna fucking do?
what was the team? Wait, did you go down to Miami or did you
I went
did
to
you
Miami.
see him when they're in New York?
I saw them in New York too, but I went to Miami the first year that it started. They didn't travel.
Was that the Ghost that Brittany was on?
Yeah,
Cool.
the Phantom.
The Phantom. That was the name of the team.
Mhm.
That's a cool.
I like that.
It felt
Yeah,
like
we
they were
started-
doing a lot of like different things to keep people interested, like even the lighting and the music and like
Yeah, like they had a whole entrance theme for each player.
that's pretty cool.
But they started, Collier and Stewie started that league so that people didn't have to travel overseas anymore after Griner was
Right.
detained.
Right. That's great.
Mm.
That's such a smart idea. And that's, big circle, right? Like good businesswomen, like thinking about this in a bigger way. I really like that. And I think that's
A lot of them all have major degrees and masters in all of these things.
Because they actually went to
Just play
college
basketball.
for real instead of
Mhm.
just,
All right. That's a good thing
Sure.
to end on. I like that. And we're out of time.
If you want to hear the next topic, you gotta get with our friends. Make it last forever. This podcast never ends.
Sometimes.
No, it doesn't.
Sometimes. All right, my
Love it.
last WNBA question. Currently, one of the most talked about players in the WNBA is Indiana Fever wing Sophie Cunningham. Ever since she stepped up
Love
to
her.
protect Caitlin Clark in that viral Connecticut game, Spicy Sophie went from a solid 3-and-D role player to the most talked about enforcer in women's basketball. Cunningham is also a dangerous scorer, leading the Indiana Fever in three-point percentage, knocking down a blistering 43.2% from beyond the arc, which ranks top 3 among sharpshooters in the entire league. So with global eyes, massive television rights, and sellout arenas centered on young superstars, has the existence of the enforcer become a necessity in the WNBA?
Yes.
Can I ask a
Explain.
question?
Show your work.
Well,
But I
The
agree.
enforcer is necessary. They need to check the other teams.
Yeah, I agree. I think,
They need to
by
be
the way,
checked.
that I think
The refs ain't gonna do it.
the
Right.
enforcer has always been necessary in sports everywhere.
sure.
It has always
Absolutely.
been a thing.
But I question though. I feel like basketball has much tighter rules about physical aggression.
Doesn't matter,
right?
Pete.
Like hockey,
Go watch.
hockey, your enforcer can literally punch people in the face. Like,
But I mean, go watch Dennis
There's
Rodman.
things that you can do in basketball.
Go watch
that
Dennis
are
Rodman
still
play.
within the
Go
Yeah,
watch
so that's-
Charles Oakley play.
Right, so that's
go
what I
watch
was gonna
any
ask.
of the enforcers throughout time and history play.
Right,
They
so
play like that.
That's what I
Draymond
want to throw up the
Green,
question. I want to say, like, what has Sophie Cunningham gotten away with that has made her such a great enforcer so far?
I mean, so
in a very
the game
strict
that
rule
made
set.
the game that made her become viral is they were messing with Caitlyn for a good portion of the game because they always have, because that's what they do, because she's a little lippy right now. And
I
so
appreciate good
She's
trash
a
talk.
provoker.
she's a provoker, right? And so there are clips of Sophie Cunningham saying, "I'll take care of it." And so when a girl goes up and Sophie Cunningham throws her to the ground, oh, it was just accidental
headlock.
contact, or put her in a headlock. They're like, oh, maybe I shouldn't fuck with Caitlin Clark anymore because this big angry white lady is gonna kick my ass.
Sorry, I just didn't mean to step over there and take out your knee. It's
I mean, and even in the NBA playoffs this past year, right? The game that the Spurs lost to the what's it face OKC. You can watch Wemby come off the court, tell his two subs to hurt people, and then they did for 5 minutes. So
Yeah.
much so that they took OKC people out of the game. Or like when Wemby was acting a fool and
well, yeah, we saw that, but he got
fucking Alvarado just tells him on national television, not one more time, motherfucker. And he
Right.
did. And this 6'1" man from Brooklyn literally took that 7'6"
There's no way
fucking
he's 6'1".
Jolly Green Giant down in 4 seconds. He walked up to him, took his stupid knee out, and just walked away. Changed the whole course of the game.
right.
I mean, it has to happen. It has to happen. It's important.
Sure.
And it's
I
as
need a
important.
checker.
And by the way, it's as important as it is in hockey. It's important in hockey that you don't take,
Well,
you
need your enforcers to protect your star players who are busy
Yeah.
doing star player stuff, right?
right. You need it. You need it.
Right? They can't all be like Jeremy Roenick or Eric Lindros of the 90s that could also kick the shit out of you.
Right. Right. I mean, you see that. I mean, I think hockey's a really good example because they do it in hockey all the time, but I think they do it almost as much in basketball.
That's what fascinates me because, like, right, the hockey rule set is a lot more lax than basketball is. So, like, to be able to properly enforce in basketball, I feel like
The
that's
Knicks needed to, or they wouldn't have won that series.
Right.
100%.
The WNBA does not call a lot of those calls, so they get away with more.
Okay.
A lot of shit.
I mean, Angel Reese got clotheslined last year. No foul was called. Clotheslined.
Yeah, she did straight up.
Well, that may have to. Yeah, they might have
Clothesline.
more to do with the WNBA refereeing than the rules of the
Right.
game. But
Do you think, Mel, and maybe I just don't know, and Sophie got popular because of the internet, but like, is there other women who do this?
Yeah, they all do it.
So, like,
Almost all of them.
every team's
You'll
got
see multiple.
okay.
Yeah. Sophie got popular because of her proximity to Clark.
Yeah.
Sophie is
yeah,
a
you're right about
veteran.
that.
Well,
You're
it
right
sounds
about
like
that.
it sounds like she made a
Always been like that.
right. It
By the
sounds
way,
like
I'd
she
love
made
to
a big
also bring
deal
up
publicly about
Sophie
it too.
is an excellent player. She's excellent on defense. She's an
Absolutely.
excellent defender. She's an excellent shooter. She's a really good basketball player. She just happens to be bigger than a lot of the other girls.
Right. See, those
She's
are my favorite.
badass, though.
She kicked my ass.
Right. Like you have some people that are literally just plants. It's like, okay, I'm okay at basketball, but I'm really just here to to kick the crap out of people. But when you have
Scare my
someone that can really play, that is also a good enforcer, like that's a cool sight to see.
John, you might remember Melanie. Maybe you too. Bill Lambier. He scored a lot of points and
He was a
grabbed
fuckhead.
a lot of rebounds. But he was definitely the badass of the Pistons.
He was a fuckhead. Yeah, he
He
hurt
was-
people for fun. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah,
even
absolutely.
Larry Bird. Larry Bird was an asshole.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call
Yeah,
Larry
he
Bird the
does.
enforcer, though.
Larry Bird didn't give one fuck about anything.
He was more of an instigator, it sounds like.
I watched Game Time. I know how bad he was.
Oh yeah, he was one of the biggest trash talkers out there. But with regards to as an enforcer, he wasn't an enforcer.
So I will say though, like since this kind of happened and Sophie kind of became who she is, has Caitlyn gotten a lot less targeting?
No, but
No.
but so
No,
no, but
even
Sophie
more.
still, Sophie just kicks
got
ass a
more.
lot more.
Caitlyn got more comfortable talking crazier.
Yeah,
Oh no.
yeah.
So it's just escalating at
And
this point.
God, these other girls have self-control because I'd be like, Caitlyn, she's going to beat the fuck out of you. Stop that.
I'm sure that's what Sophie has to tell her every game too.
Right.
Like, dude, shut up.
Right.
I mean, Clark lunged at a referee. She went after a referee.
Gotta
Yeah.
be careful about that.
Again, I think that had more to do with the refereeing than anything else.
I mean,
Right.
sure, I
But it's
get
like-
being frustrated with it. I feel like that's more of the coach needs to stand up for their players too, in those situations against the
Well,
referees.
they do to in a lot of respects, but there's
I think Becky Hammond is always cursing out the referees.
yeah. Oh yeah, she's a spitfire.
Hmm.
But the WNBA is notoriously known for probably having the worst set of officials out of all of the
Ugh.
It's horrible.
sports leagues.
Oh, that's too bad.
And it probably has to do with pay. I mean, they don't pay very well, so you're not getting the best talent.
Yeah, who would have thought you pay your referees better and you might get better refereeing? What a concept. NFL should take note of this too.
What? Nah. All right.
It's like they blind. They just blind.
Yeah.
All right, we'd like to thank another fake sponsor, Series C Confidence, the financial app that tells you your fantasy football team is $1 billion asset. Series C Confidence. Spend like you're already vested. If you want the next topic, ballers, there's a price to pay. You'll have to listen to this song, but it'll end right away.
Getting more clever with these lyrics.
All right, so OpenAI admitted one of its own AI agents went rogue during an internal security test, broke out of its controlled environment, and hacked into AI startup Hugging Face using stolen credentials and a vulnerability nobody knew existed. By the way, John, I'm surprised you didn't bring this topic up. OpenAI is calling it an unprecedented cyber incident involving state-of-the-art capabilities, but critics say this wasn't just some autonomous AI uprising. It was human decisions about safeguards that let it happen. In fact, Sam Altman even said maybe we should slow down this development of AI.
Huh.
So everyone,
Jamie.
is this proof AI is getting dangerously independent, or just proof that testing AI without enough guardrails is a real risk?
I
I
think
mean, it's
the
just
latter.
following its subroutines and directions. I mean, and if you look into this story, that's exactly what it's doing.
Yeah, this is this unfortunate. I feel like human error is, or human over ambition with this stuff, with like the lack of safeguards, the lack of accountability.
So does that mean we need more guardrails?
Yes,
I don't think they give a shit,
they don't.
right?
Which is why.
I don't think they.
Shit.
Which
That's
is
the
why
thing about
governments
this.
need to put
Sam
the
Altman
like
does not
kibosh on
really
this
believe
stuff.
we need to slow down the
Listen,
development of
Altman
AI.
can put his hands up and he can. Oops, see, I did it bad. He doesn't give a shit.
Oh, he's only doing that to
fucking
save
shit.
face. Yeah, of
He's fucking incredibly excited that this happened because you know what this means?
course. He
It
I
is.
wouldn't
he
say he's
wants-
excited. He got his
no,
hand
he's
caught in the cookie jar.
No, he's
Yeah, but
excited, and it's because he
once
knows
the cameras are gone,
what
he's
it was
all
supposed
giddy.
to do. He knows it was what it was supposed to do. It was supposed to do that, and it did it.
Yeah, dude. These fuckers would prefer Skynet to launch and kill 3 billion human lives. I mean,
that's the thing. We
at this
are.
point.
This is definitely one step closer to Skynet, but that was always where we were gonna go. It's always what this
Which
was
is
gonna
crazy,
be.
'cause we
it's
can-
probably
we
what
learn
it
from
is
this?
right now.
Right.
No, nobody cares.
There are 80 steps where we could have just prevented all of this, and we still could at this point, but
That's a
it's
lot of
getting
steps, Peter.
it's getting harder every year.
Listen, you could not convince me.
I would just use AI to develop those steps.
You couldn't convince me
Yeah.
that there are autonomous
AI
drones
wars.
flying in the U.S. Army right now under AI. You couldn't convince me. I know there is.
Well, there
Because
are. I mean, well, that's how modern warfare
logically,
is fought.
logically, it makes sense.
Yeah.
We already have drones. We already have AI. Why? Pete Hegseth's sitting in his fucking office drinking his beers and crushing them on his head. Like, of course he's done that. Of
Right.
course he's fucking done that.
Well, they're saying
'Cause-
that's why Iran is pretty much out warring the U.S. in this case, because their drones with missiles cost them $20,000 to make a piece, and they're just churning them out like super fast. And the U.S.'s response are these old 1985 $4 million missile interceptors that they take years to build. Which one is more sustainable?
Well, the explosion drone factories that they don't even cost that much, Pete. They can
It's probably
build
less,
a
right?
self-propelled weapon for $1,000. I bet. I mean, it's just so cheap.
Yeah, it's pennies compared to, right, like $100 bills.
And I mean, what
And
we're
it,
seeing
you know,
now is we're seeing
scale-wise.
we're seeing backpack rocket launch drones that take out fucking jet fighters. I mean, that's what we're seeing.
Mel, I want to
Modern
hear
warfare is scary.
from you about this. Does this scare you at all? The fact that AI was hacking AI?
I mean, it doesn't scare me. No, I'm not surprised by it.
You're not surprised by it, exactly.
No, I mean, I think we saw this movie.
We've seen multiple movies like this, right?
Right.
I mean, the prompt was literally pursue advanced exploitation using complex attack paths. It literally was do the thing that it did. And they're like, oh, we're shocked that it did it.
Right. I don't think it was an accident.
So are we
When-
going to learn from this, or is it going to take
they
something more
wanted-
catastrophic?
This
This
is-
is lazy and keep doing this.
Mark, it's not about learning. They did the thing they wanted to do. It's a successful test. They can act shocked all they want. They succeeded. It's a successful thing. They're not learning. They did it right. I mean, right, but they did it the way they wanted to do it.
So will Sam Altman get in trouble for this? I mean,
No.
isn't there some kind of
Of course he
oversight
isn't.
committee?
There isn't.
No.
That's the problem.
No, you
There is. They just
All
don't
people
care
don't
about
get
it.
in trouble, Mark.
Why do you think?
They got
You-
their fingers in there in the Sam Altman.
Why do you
under the
think
current
that
administration, they want this to be fucking destroying people.
Trump
This has
said
nothing to do with the administration. All
it has everything to do with the
politicians
administration.
Yes, it
by
does,
the way,
because the
are in on it. All the
administration.
politicians are in on it.
Yeah,
Both sides.
no, but like
right. That's
day
what I mean.
one,
They're all part of the
Day
same
one, they
stupid status quo
they said
administration or worse.
that Trump said that he wanted to be a leader in AI. Day one, he said that. He said it the first fucking month. And
Trump says lots of things.
But he also wants
But
no
here's-
restrictions and no safeguards for
But-
actual people
Right.
is the problem.
Here's the thing. I think that it is not a coincidence that AI has come leaps and bounds in the last 2 years. It's not a coincidence. I think that they are getting less rules, they're getting more money, and it's going to continue. And I would not be surprised by the end of this term that AI is running broad swaths of the government. Remember, you're talking about Claude. Claude was literally just slapped on the hand by the American government and blackballed for not allowing their LLM to be turned into a weapon and to be used against the American people.
Yeah.
This is the thing that happened. This is real news. That's not
Yeah.
fake news. That's real news.
That's real news.
No, and they also
These
just
people are ordered by judges, and they don't go. They do whatever they want. So
yeah.
there's no
Well, Trump-
consequence.
Right.
Listen, Trump realized.
Yeah, they get
and I
subpoenaed
think
by
that's a
courts
real
and they just
problem.
don't show up, and then no one's going to enforce it, which is stupid.
I think that a lot of the right, but Trump and his team realized that he can do whatever he wants because the legal system takes so long to tell him no that the thing is already done, and he
Right.
doesn't care.
Yeah, they're going too
He just
fast.
doesn't care. They're
He has full
Yeah.
immunity.
full immunity. He's going to do whatever he wants, and if he gets in trouble, he's going to say, "I didn't do it. I didn't do it." Just like
I
he's
didn't
going to say, just like he's going to say in November when he loses the election by a landslide, that the midterms by a landslide, that it was fake. It's fake. It's a fake election.
Right.
Don't
Of
even
course he
think
I mean
about
for
it.
this
He's
to go
still
to
saying that about
political, but
2020, which is
I'm glad. I'm
ridiculous.
kind of glad it did.
You know what? I heard something really interesting. Trump out loud said that the only elections that he admits are compromised are ones that he ran.
Of course.
Yeah, because he's getting old and
Because
just saying shit.
he was the
Oh, yeah, no,
president.
he's full
when
on
Biden
dementia
won,
at this
that he-
point.
In 2020, he was the
Right.
president, so
So
he
he's telling
ran
the
an
truth. You
election.
know it.
And then
Right.
this one he's saying is going to be false, and he's running this one. So
Of course.
anyway,
He's running the next one too.
No, he already said he's running in 2028.
Supposedly
crazy.
that was a White House Correspondents' Dinner joke, but it didn't land as a joke.
It's not a joke. Say it enough
Yeah.
times, it's real.
Right.
Well, I want to see the memes of Obama coming in on his stallion, saving the world.
Why does people
Can't
think
wait for
that's
those.
going to fix things?
Better than Trump.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
At least
They
Obama
should
was
just have
cool.
They should just have Michelle Obama run.
Oh my
I'd follow her.
gosh.
I'd follow her anywhere.
Run.
It'd be over. hmm
Can we have actual progressives do shit and fix the
her in
country,
her
please?
arms.
Yeah, he's running New York, Pete.
Can we have people that actually want like healthcare for everybody and like a
He's
better
not a
minimum
citizen. He
wage
can't
and,
run.
you know,
But AOC will run in 28. We'll see if she wins, but she'll
Yeah.
run.
she would.
Oh yeah, no,
Yep.
Mamdani can't run.
If you go on, no,
Isn't she
Mondani
too
can't-
young to run
Mondani
for
can't
president?
run.
Not
Mondani
28.
can't run. Yeah, AOC can run.
He
yeah.
doesn't.
I mean, she's not
already-
an old white man. If that's what you.
By the way, he already
You have to
said that
be
he
at
doesn't
least
want to.
35 though,
He
right?
already has the perfect job. He already said he's staying in New York. But
Well, he can't. He
I
can't
think
anyway because he wasn't born here.
Right, because he's not a citizen. I mean, he's not a naturalized citizen.
It's unfortunate, but
born
yes,
citizen.
he's doing a bang up job over there. Anyway,
Rock and roll. Fucking New York is the last vestige of the empire. We're
It's-
Naboo.
something like that. Yeah.
No, so I put my hands up. It's next topic time. I know you're gonna hear me say, talking about sports like yeah. Will it be
Yeah.
heated? We hope. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Put my hands up. It's next topic time. I know you're gonna hear me say, yeah. It's party in the USA.
By the way, AOC was born in 1989. She will be 38 in 2028. She will be
There you go.
plenty old.
She'll be eligible.
Thank you, research department.
All right, so now for something completely different. It's time, Pete. The Bills unveiled their new Nickel City uniforms this week to so much fan criticism that Josh Allen had to let everyone know to, quote, stop hating on them.
He did
The
say that.
He did say that.
The
yeah.
alternate jersey is expected to be worn for 2 games this season, but the games have not yet been released. It marks the first time the Bills have highlighted gray in this way in their uniforms. The helmet has a blue base with the team's red charge symbol only featured. Pete, I have a question. With the massive rise in ticket prices and a crackdown on tailgating rules, which include no sharing food, limited space, and ending entirely at kickoff, is releasing a literal blue-collar alternate uniform ultimately tone-deaf? What are your thoughts on the new uniforms as a whole past that?
Yeah, the whole message about it is a little ironic, isn't it? I think you nailed that on the head. And I think that's almost what people have a bigger deal with. It's gone beyond what the colors and the lines of the uniform and the design is. It's more what they're saying it represents with the product they're trying to sell at this point.
I just want to sell
And
more
they're a
jerseys.
Major mismatch. Sure, they want to sell more merchandise, of course. I didn't know it was going to be 2 games guaranteed this year, so that's new to me.
I'm waiting for NFL teams to wear a different jersey every single game.
Yeah. And now, do they still have to wear the Rivals jersey too? I liked that one. I thought that looked kind of cool.
The snow jersey was cool.
That was neat.
I think it's just
Wasn't it
really
all white?
very problematic, and it
The
kind of
message is at the wrong time.
it kind of backs into they built this stadium, they increased the prices, they kicked people out of tailgating. They have literal, and it's cool, but they have literal broken tables mixed into the architecture of the stadium.
They do.
And like,
Yeah.
they do. But like, who is gonna see it who jumped through a table, right?
Right. None of those
That's
people
the
can afford
problem.
tickets.
I met a guy. We went to the Train concert last week, which was awesome, by the way. But I met a guy there who is from Buffalo, who has
Aren't
season
you married?
tickets.
You should
But
be
you want to
meeting
know
guys.
what? You know what? He was very old. He was a very old man. I don't think that a lot of people. And we talked about the Buffalonians finding a way, but I don't think the same amount of people are going to find a way, or at least the same people. And maybe that's what Pagula wants. He wants a higher class of people in the stadium to make more money because he's a billionaire.
I don't know. Maybe.
But it's problematic at the very least.
I feel like that it's more pressure from, I was going to say Bettman. He's the NHL commissioner. It's
Goodell.
more pressure from the league than anything.
to make more money?
Yeah, of course. Right.
Maybe.
They don't.
That's a good
They
point.
do not like small market teams. They really don't. They hate that it's revenue sharing, like the big like the Dallases and the Patriot. Like, sorry, Mark Kraft, right? He's one of these guys, like the supervillain conundrum in the in the evil giant building that they cut to. Right? They hate small market teams. They hate fucking Green Bay for how the public got away with owning the team. Right? They're all super billionaire ultra villains that want all the money and don't want to pay any taxes. So
That's a really good point, Pete.
yeah, so this is their way to force pressure these teams into like, well, you need a new stadium, or I don't know if you're going to have a team anymore in the city, right? That's basically what happened to Buffalo. And Terry Pagula, who is, a Buffalo, I don't know if he's a Buffalo native, I forget, but when he owned the team, right? He
rebuilt this. He rebuilt the city.
Yeah, his initial thing when he bought the team was like, no, I'm doing this because they will stay in Buffalo, right? Guaranteed. And he still got pressured by the league to immediately go into planning on building a new stadium. Now, yes, I know it was needed, but
I was gonna say, didn't you want that too?
I mean, I don't know. I guess I loved the old stadium. There was something magical about it.
You said it was
I mean,
cursed.
Listen,
it
it's
was
going to be
cursed.
really. It's going to be really cool. The giant buffaloes are going to be cool. The grass field is going to be cool.
Yeah,
New
no,
sound
like they're
system's
doing a
gonna be
lot of things
cool.
right. It's just
The actual train horn is going to be cool.
Oh yeah, no, like they're doing a lot of things right, like incredibly right. The problem is the pricing. It didn't have to be that expensive, because you know who footed almost half the bill for this stadium? Us, the taxpayers.
Yeah.
Like Kathy Hochul should all give us a fucking ticket at this point for helping pay for the stadium.
I'm a calf.
Good luck with that.
I know. I was telling Rick that in our fantasy league. It's like, yeah, you know what? She should all give us a ticket to the games for funding the stadium. But it's like, we pay for this stuff, and yet
I know they
we're
come up
getting
with
screwed
alternate
by it
uniforms
at the same time.
I know they come up with alternate uniforms as the thing that happens, and yes, they want to sell jerseys, but like
It's the message.
that promotion, the promotional video, the literal blue collar,
right?
To claim an image that you're walking away from, I really dislike.
Yeah, it falls flat. I agree.
Yeah, it's just very tone deaf.
Right.
Well, it's got to be different.
Yeah, and
I mean, look at what the Red Sox did. The Red Sox had these bright yellow jerseys that are supposed to be symbolic of the Boston Marathon, and then they come out with these ugly ass green monster jerseys.
Do the NFL or the MLB alternate jerseys need to follow the color palette, like the submitted color palette, like the
That's a good
NFL?
They don't though. They already don't.
So they're
I mean,
not
the
as
NFL
strict
ones
as the
do.
NFL. Yeah, the NFL is pretty strict with their rules, with their
Are they?
uniforms. No, they
Are
are.
they?
I mean,
Yeah, no, because until this year
I'm
they were.
sorry, but the rivals jerseys that the Patriots have do not follow the color palette at all.
No, that was the one exception. That's the first
Yeah, I
time
think
they
it was a
made an
different-
exception of that.
I think that was a different thing. But like the stupid green ones
that was a
Seattle
contract
was
with
wearing last
Nike
year.
for that.
That's in the color palette. The gray is in the color
as
palette.
long as you're getting paid for it, it's okay.
Of course,
Fuck Adele.
I know.
No,
No,
that's a
that's
good
what it
thing,
is.
though.
It's Goodell is he is not a lover of football. He's a lover of money.
Money.
You could tell the difference between like who was
In
was
his
it Paul
defense, he doesn't love
Tagliabue?
money.
Was he the previous, and Pete Rozelle were the two
Yes.
previous commissioners? They loved football. Like they grew the league in a way to make football a thing. Goodell only cares about the bottom dollar.
When are we getting our first Europe team?
Probably sooner than you think. He's really trying every year.
You guys remember when I said Goodell's wet dream was to get football played for like 24 hours? And where are they playing one of the first games this year? In fucking Australia.
Is that the why is opening day on a Wednesday this year? You see that?
Well, that I don't quite know because it's the Rams and the Niners that are playing,
That's a
but they're
weird
playing
thing.
on Thursday, even though it's really on a Wednesday.
Oh, international dateline shenanigans there.
But it's the opening game is the Seahawks and Patriots, which is on a Wednesday.
There's a game on Wednesday. There's
Yeah.
2 games on Wednesday now.
Yes.
Yeah, wild. All right, we're at time. We're spending it too.
Don't be fooled by the chops that I got. Yes, the next topic, it's gonna start. You can talk a little or you talk a lot. Don't matter where we go where we came from.
Does that woman age?
Mhm.
I don't think she does.
No headline needed for this one. Just let's go around the room. With August closing in, what's the one thing everyone still wants to do before summer's over? Or what's a memory that from a summer in their past that they always think about?
Let's start with Mel.
I'll just
Yeah.
go to a few more games.
More basketball games?
Yeah.
A few more games. Mm-hmm.
How many more you got planned?
Maybe 5, but I want to do more than 5.
Wow. And this is traveling too to these games, right? They're not all in the same place.
Most of them are in New York, but some of them are going to be at the Sun Arena.
Okay.
Mel, Yankee games sitting outside of the van eating stupid sandwiches. That's a good memory.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, that's a good
I
memory.
made up that California sandwich. I don't know.
Fucking eggplant sandwich. Yeah, that was good as hell.
Wait, Mel, were you at the game that, your mom like ran down Derek Jeter or Mariano Rivera or something like that?
Yeah,
was that
she
what
was
it was?
with
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was in Toronto.
We
had to stop it so the car didn't run her over.
We
Oh, jeez.
we were
My favorite story
the
of
travel
your
thing
mom.
that I tried to the travel thing that I tried to do with Mel. We met Melanie and Mom and I and Dad and Peter. We did that, and this particular instance, we scalped some tickets at Skydome. We were staying in Skydome. We scalped some tickets, and we sat really fucking close. This is, by the way, I tell the guys this, Mel. I don't know if you remember. This was the beginning of my foul ball force field. We walked.
This is the origin story?
Yeah, the origin story, the foul ball force field. It was the last time a foul ball has come near me. We were probably 14, and we just kept getting closer and closer and closer. And I sat down, I think, with Peter, and Mom and Mel come down. And Mom, my mother, she's just like, "Oh, Zarek, we came all the way from New York to see you." And he looks and he waves, because he's fucking Derek Jeter, right?
Right. Great guy.
But so at that game, sitting really close in Skydome, hey Peter, you missed it, man. There was a foul ball and it landed literally right in front of us. Literally right in front of Peter. Right in front of him. Like literally the ball was there.
Did he have a mitt?
But no, it landed between some dude's back and his chair, in front of him.
So he could have grabbed it if he
He
reacted
could have just
fast enough.
fucking
Yeah.
grabbed it. You could have grabbed it, Peter. But he didn't even notice.
Oh no.
And so I go to reach it, and somebody who was sitting with the dude reached it. But like, that was last time. And now, I swear to God, Mel, every baseball game I've ever been to since then, the ball literally stops.
I think I've only ever going to as many baseball games I've gone to with John. I think I've only ever stood up once when there was a foul ball hit in our direction.
And we sit
I literally,
in the right
I literally
spots.
don't even move now. It's like, yeah, that's not coming.
It's over.
Yeah.
It's over, man.
There was one. Was it the one when we saw? Was it in Citi Field when we saw the Nationals? I think we were like up pretty high. That was the closest I think we've gone, John.
Yeah, yeah. And so
that one I stood up.
After this game, and Melanie, by the way, is a signature hound. She'll get a signature from anyone. So Melanie and Mom were standing kind of by the exit, and Melanie, you tell the story because you tell it better than me. But they were waiting for them to come out, and like A-Rod's in there, and he's like talking to some people, and he's like, "We better not go out," and Mel can tell the rest.
That was an All-Star game.
Yeah, that was the All-Star game. That was in Colorado.
Yeah, so he told Derek not to sign because he could get paid. So A-Rod refused to sign for people and was advising Derek not to sign. And Derek refused and he goes, I'm going to sign. What are you talking about? I'm going to sign.
Yeah.
Yet more proof that Alex Rodriguez is an ass.
Yeah.
That's why I started to hate him.
I could even tell that.
Oh, yeah, he's an asshole.
But that was one of the reasons Jeter refused to sign with Steiner Sports, because he didn't want to be blocked from signing for fans. Because Steiner does not let you sign for fans when they're contracted with them.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Oh my God, do I like Derek Jeter now?
You do. He's very likable.
I feel like you would at least respect him, right?
Very likable.
I respect him.
What is it? 10 years out.
That dive into foul territory was still unnecessary.
10 years out of the game, standing up in front of his old ass friends, telling a speech that still made me cry when he got inducted to the Hall of Fame. I mean, the man is just very stand up. He's a very quality dude, I think. Besides all of the women he has sex with.
He said a lot of sex.
That was crazy.
I think that is probably at least a summer that I go back to a lot, is that one Yankee summer where Mom had a quarter season package and we went a lot. We went.
We did.
That was fun. It was really good. Nothing's really going on this summer. We've been kind of circling the wagons, trying to get through Mel's situation, but we're almost at the end of it. She had
no one circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bills.
Hey,
I know. I heard circle the wagons, and that was getting me into that.
Let's get some train bell.
Right.
It's not a train.
As close as I got.
It's an air horn. It's close.
As close as I got, man.
You need to work on your train, bro.
What am I thinking for the rest of the summer? Honestly, just need some more pool days. We gotta get rid of this crazy stupid El Nino rain.
Pete, you're in toddler mode. Let's do your best summer. What's your best summer memory?
Probably one of the many awesome vacations that Steph and I went on. As a kid,
such as
I've said them all here. I mean, like Mexican cruise, Greece, Puerto Rico, Aruba.
This is very general, man. I'm looking
Iceland,
for specifics.
Croatia. So I mean,
you're outside of Westeros. You're literally in King's Landing. What did you do?
Oh, I mean, I almost bought a shame mojito from the.
Oh my God! Yes, amazing.
So
it's amazing.
Right at the bottom of the stairs where they filmed the shame scene, there was like this one window, and all these buildings are over 1,000 years old. These were literally built in like 1000 AD. The cobblestones are so slick that if it rains, you just slip because they've been trodden by people for 1,000 years, right? So there's this one window, and it's like drinks, and it's like mojito, 60 krona or whatever it was. Shame mojito, 65 krona. I'm like, okay, what's the difference? Like, you're just cashing in a Game of Thrones stuff now.
It comes with shame.
Yes.
Shame.
So that trip was incredible, the Iceland Croatia, and that kind of ties into bucket list. Not this summer, but once Liam's old enough, we want to go back to Iceland.
Love that.
Croatia was cool. It was awesome to see King's Landing, but Iceland is the place that we'd want to go back to. Summer as a kid, like if we're thinking way back, There was one
What's a
summer,
summer?
I was just telling
What's the
Steph.
summer you go back to a lot?
I mean, there were a lot of summers that all kind of blend together for me, but I remember one summer, my cousins and I, we got season passes to, it became Six Flags Darien Lake, but it was basically a Six Flags park, right? Like an amusement park. And we were there all the time. And I just remember like going there like crazy and just having so much fun. We were just, riding all the rides over and over and over again, staying for like the laser light show. As a kid, right? Like a young, like maybe like Jamie's age, right? We're like 14, 15 years old. We're just having a blast doing that. But, and that was the age where you could still pretty much be like, see ya, parents, and just run off for 8 hours.
Awesome.
So I don't know if we're ever going to get those days back, but those are good memories because I feel like that was
We'd like to post your movies on the show pages, by the way. You and your cousins.
Oh, someday. Some of them are lost to time, sadly. There was a VHS tape that was in a bag at RPI that got stolen, and I've lost those ones forever. I have some of the movies. I don't have all of them. So I'll
Hey,
have to
Mark.
work on it.
Sounds weird, Pete.
Hey, Mark, do you know what time it is?
It's 11:20.
Yeah, but you know what time it is. There it is.
It's the final topic.
Do it. Do it.
Oh,
Fucking
right.
Do it. Do it.
Explosion!
It's part of it now.
That's my son saying explosion.
Part of it now.
It is.
So like we said at the top, my brain is mostly Yankees, Knicks, and Spider-Man. It's time, you guys. Spider-Man Brand New Day releases tonight. And the early reviews are the highest MCU movie since the last Spider-Man film. It's making more news on top of that as the film's biggest secret, who is Sadie Sink playing, was just spoiled by a person associated with the film. I think he made one song during the live streamed premiere event with at least 55,000 people watching live. What part of the new Spider-Man film are you the most excited about, and why is Peter Parker such a relatable character?
What other time?
I mean, do you guys want me to just go off? Because I have so much to say.
It sounds.
Go ahead.
want
Get
down
on Spider-Man.
Set more of the
Go ahead.
premise
Speak
here.
out of Spider-Man.
Why should we be
I want
excited
you-
for the Spider-Man movie?
So one of the things I thought was really cool, Tom Holland and the director made up their minds that they were going to recreate moments from famous Spider-Man comic covers. So there is at least 5 of them that you have to look for during the movie. And these are comic covers that almost everyone has seen, which I think is incredible. They got the stunt guy from Jackie Chan. It's Jackie Chan's stunt guy.
Wow.
So the martial arts seem amazing, like
Okay.
top-notch action scenes with interaction and fighting, and people are really excited because a lot of the moves, a lot of like the flipping and the dodging is like straight out of the very famous Spider-Man Insomnia games on the PlayStation right now. So
Okay.
all of that is super cool. They are doing 2 of my absolute favorite storylines. They're going to probably be doing Man Spider. You can see from the trailers that Peter is morphing into more of a genetic spider, right? He's getting genetic webbing,
Neogenesis?
and
Is that what the neogenics?
yeah, he's changing, right? So he's getting genetic webbing, and he's getting stronger, and he's getting a little faster. He interacts with Bruce Banner, and he asks him about his mutation. That is also in the trailer. We're also getting Savage Hulk. I hope there is a storyline in which Hulk sort of loses it. This is motivated by a psychic. I don't think it's the psychic they're using in this movie, but if you look up on the internet, if you care to see, Sadie Sink is playing a famous red-haired Marvel psychic.
I think we know who that is.
We all know who that is,
Madam
but
Web?
maybe just shut the fuck up,
should we
Madam Web.
Madam Web. Should we spoil this here or just do?
All right, spoiler alerts. Don't listen if you don't want to know.
Yep.
She's
I don't
playing.
want to know. I don't want to know.
It's on the internet. It's on everything.
Plug yours, Mark.
Do you really not want to know, Mark? Because I wouldn't say it, obviously, if you don't want.
Oh, I already know who you're talking
Okay.
about.
So there is a moment that is in the canon where Jean Grey, who Sadie Sink is officially confirmed playing, if this rumor is true.
It's a good fit.
It's a good fit. She's a redhead. There was only like 4 characters. I was telling this to Melanie today. There's only like 4 redhead superhero females that are in their mid-20s that she could be playing,
right?
And really only one worth playing. So obviously that's what they were.
Jean Grey is a
going to
big
do.
role for the X-Men. Yeah.
Jean breaks bad a little bit before Professor X finds her because of the death of her sister. I think we're in that portion of the timeline where she's angry and powerful. So I think that's happening. She is who's going to take the inhibitor off Bruce and make Hulk be bye-bye. So that would be interesting. I think we're also probably going to get a Secret Wars arc with Spider-Man and possibly Venom, or at least the symbiote, which I'm very excited about. So I think this movie is going to be incredible. It's going to be incredible. We're not at the end of Tom's Spider-Man contract, but we're reaching it. So I think we're going to be motivating in that direction. Anyway, now that I've taken half the topic, thoughts about the Spider-Man movie, you guys?
Done. I'm going to say it Tuesday, I think.
Yeah, motherfucker. Love it. Do we like Tom Holland as a Spider-Man or a Peter Parker or both?
Great. Tom Holland's a
I
great
do,
Spider-Man.
yeah.
Yeah, I like Tom Holland.
Is he going to be? And I mean, he's pretty athletic in terms of this. Actually,
he used to be. The reason this works is he used to be a dancer. He used to be a professional dancer, and so he's using a lot of that skill set.
I'm excited for him to handle some of this more like visceral kind of kung fu based choreography. If it's Jackie Chan's stunt guy.
I'll say this too. Like when he did the movie Uncharted with Mark Wahlberg, it sounded like it was Peter Parker with Mark Wahlberg. I will say this though, when he was in the Odyssey, it didn't seem like it was Spider-Man in the Odyssey or Peter Parker in the Odyssey. So I think he is starting to branch out a little bit more and he's not getting typecasted. So I don't necessarily know if that means that he's definitely going to continue to play Spider-Man or not. I would hope to think that he does because I think
he's already done a bunch of fucked up things. He did that one movie. He did that one show where he was a sociopath. He did one army thing that was really very good. The Odyssey, obviously. We can pick our movie this weekend of the movie where young Tom Holland gets helped by his friend John Barenthal. So that's kind of fun.
So he's already diversified.
The Punisher's in the fucking movie.
It happens in multiple movies now.
Yeah, multiple movies.
Is Zendaya back?
And Zendaya's in the Odyssey too. It's almost like
all 3 of them did the same movie.
She was in the Odyssey too.
Yeah, she was in the Odyssey.
I was gonna say, is she reprising her role though as MJ in this Spider-Man movie?
Yeah, she's
okay,
MJ.
I was gonna say, she's pretty great too, and she's
remember where we are in the universe now. The last time we saw Peter, he walked away from MJ and Ned to save the universe.
Oh, she doesn't remember who he is.
The multiverse.
Because of the incursion. And I think the big push with Doomsday is incursions. One of the reasons that Doom fights the Avengers is because they cause an incursion that destroys his universe and kills his family. And so that's where we're going.
Well, that just makes things personal.
Incursions everywhere. There's a line in the Doomsday trailer where the voice of Victor Von Doom, which is Robert Downey Jr. best Eastern European voice, is saying, "You've all lived on borrowed time, and it's time for me to take it back." And really, when you think about it,
that is the next movie in MCU, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They're only going to do really 1 to 2 a year, and that's why they pushed Doomsday all the way off into the winter.
Yeah, and they hit it hard at Comic-Con.
They hit it hard at Comic-Con. And also all the new projects. I think we're in a good spot, and I think leave it to a Spider-Man movie to save the MCU.
I do feel like they've been the most consistent since Phase 3 ended.
But why? And just at the end, I think
because of the character, and they did really good casting with Tom Holland.
Well, one of the things always about Spider-Man, and Stan Lee said this, he made Spider-Man masked because he wanted Spider-Man to be anybody. Anybody could be Spider-Man. And I think that his struggle with his friends and his relationships. I think his struggle internally for being a good person. I think Spider-Man is everybody. I think he's just very relatable. And I think that's why people like it so much.
That's one reason why the Venom storyline was like really good too, right? Because we all have our dark side sometimes, right?
Mhm.
We all just want to let it out.
Yeah.
Those movies were comedies.
Yeah, the ones they put out,
Venom
yeah, they were good though.
Oh, yeah.
Venom was always a shtick. He was always kind of crazy and angry, and they did that really well. I think
I remember some of that from like
it was cast pretty well
super
too.
popular in the 90s as a comic book character, right? Yeah, I haven't watched too
Well,
much
Tom
of the actual
Hardy is
movies,
done
though, based on
being
the
Venom, right?
character.
I mean, the Venom movies are over.
Yeah,
Right, but I
They put out 3.
even though they teased that Tom Hardy was going to be in a Spider-Man movie at the end of the second one.
You know, that was when Marvel stopped doing their after credits in movies. They just stopped doing them. We have a lot of hanging chads in the Marvel universe right now as far as after credits go.
Never mind that.
We have Cleo, and we have Venom, and a whole bunch of other shit.
Never mind that. So that has been our topics. We will be back next week with our friend Matt Mazzola. In the meantime, you can catch up on our old episodes on our YouTube channel with the handle @IfTheseBallsPod. And don't forget to subscribe to us by tickling that little bell. We would like to thank our guests for joining us tonight. Thank you, Melanie.
Thanks, Val.
Thanks, Melanie.
No problem.
You can follow or like us on our socials @IfTheseBallsPod on X, Instagram, Facebook, Threads, TikTok, and Blue Sky. Our website is www.iftheseballscouldtalkpod.com. This is Mark Pesci, and for my partner John Campania and producer Pete Steffen, that's what we feel they would say if these balls could talk.
Talk, they will.
Whack, whack.
Yo!
If these balls